tomorrow back to work again. Is dreadful, usual, because going back to work is always annoying. It was a nice 2 weeks though. Spent a week with
That's
my
good.
spent a week with my mum. Uh, Went to the beach basically every single day, and
Lovely.
then this entire week I just spent streaming and relaxing and really not doing anything. Basically just gaining weight. So yeah, spending money and gaining weight. But that's how most days go at this point.
My favorite pastime.
Oh, is that the O2 the other day? Stuff there is so expensive.
Yeah. The thing is, like, a I remember when I was a kid, and this was like, let's say, 7 years ago or something like that. 7, 8 years. That is so while ago. But yeah, still, um, like I could buy myself a meal like for 3 days, like enough food for 3 days, like for a fiver. Now it costs me like £20. It's ridiculous. Like even the simplest things that like a bag of Haribo's used to be £1. Now it's like £1.75 and stuff. Mm. And this was like recent, like not even uh 3 years ago it was £1, and now it's that pricey. Well, that's how it goes. Just imagine if we had Boo Boo here, he'd just rant and scream like he usually does.
Hmm. Like
But
all of us are literally just like sleep
yeah,
deprived, dying at the moment.
I'm
well,
just
you
vibing. There's
guys.
a couple streams open until we start.
Hmm. Is there anything that you guys collect? Like, just like a random thing that you collect? Well,
uh, I'm trying to think. I mean, I have like loads of like cards and stuff, but I wouldn't say like I super like collect anything specifically.
I got a bunch of plushies, and if we're talking about hoarding mentality, I got all my toilet paper rolls and like kitchen paper towel rolls and shit that I've kept for like the past 5 years that I've lived there. There's just
hmm.
like an entire box full of rolls in case of arts and crafts and shit. Also like 30 spaghetti sauce bottles that I just don't throw out.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
That I should
my
really start
mom,
doing.
my mom is similar in the thing of like, oh yeah, if something seems like it is useful, or if it was like useful in the past, she will keep it and she won't throw it away. So she literally has an entire shelf of just uh jars from like past things, whether it was like pickles or like some sauce or something like that. She just has an entire shelf of jars that she has. For me, it's not a specific one item that I collect. It's more of a I will get like a trinket or something that I can keep from any trip that I go to. So if I go to a trip, I will always come back with one thing that reminds me of that trip. Um, so yeah, I have given some of them away because a lot of them were in the forms of plushies. So for example, the pig and the sheep that I gave away was a trip to Bath in the UK. Uh, and that was like to the museum and stuff. That's where I bought them. Then the snake that I gave away to Vash, that was from a trip to Alton Towers that I went to. Um, and so on. Like every single plushie or like decoration that I have in my house is something that I bought from a trip and is linked to basically that place in my head, because I have a hard time remembering like uh things just in general. As but I have very good memory when it comes to, oh yeah, like I see this thing and then it jolts a memory in my mind, and that's how I remember a lot of stuff. So, for example, if I like am scrolling through something and then a idea pops into my head, and then I keep scrolling and then I forget it, but I know that I wanted something. I can always jolt my memory again by just going through the same motions that I did. Hi,
Manual.
Andrew.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you get your
Did you get them?
snacks?
I got my snackies.
Wonderful. Yeah.
But
We're
I'm right
live, by the way,
here.
if you
Hmm.
wanted to know. So, yeah.
Now I can bust out all my favorite slurs.
Mm.
I'm just
Okay.
finishing up
I
the
think I
map
have
really quickly with details.
Yeah, no worries. We have
favorites.
plenty of time. I was just ranting about my bad memory. Andrew, is there anything that you like to collect?
Not really. I don't have collection. I don't really collect stuff.
By
As
collecting,
much
I
as I
mean
love
that,
like 40k.
for example, imagine like in Skyrim, there's something that everyone just hoards, like a specific type of item. For example, in Skyrim, for me, it's books. So I just pick up like any books that I see. I don't have to have every book. It's just like
Go back a second.
just like, oh yeah, getting the same type of thing.
Mm.
So, for example, I could say that I collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but it's not like, oh yeah, I want every single Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I see like a Yu-Gi-Oh pack or something like that. I'll buy one, and that type of
I
deal.
don't have enough money to collect things in real life. You're
Mm.
talking about like in games like in Skyrim. I mean, I think of like my Baldur's Gate playthrough, and I collected every single book, or at least one copy of every book that I could get.
Oh, nice. Did you ever read any of them? Because in Skyrim, I have
Uh,
never read a single one of the books, but I collect them.
I think I've read a fair few of them, but I missed off on some of the longer ones because they
Because
vary
you
from
don't,
like
yeah.
a page memo to like 5 pages of very dense text. You're like, it's not that important.
Like, I collect the books because the books look
Back.
nice, but I don't read the books because I didn't come to the game to read a book. I came there to kill monsters, explore areas, and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So, what do you think of Brian David Gilbert's book Skyrim book club he did? It wasn't a book club. He just read all of them.
I've never heard of that. I do know of the one book that everyone knows of.
Ah, yes, the
Yes.
Lusty Argonian Maid.
Yes, you immediately knew what I was talking about. Because,
Absolutely.
yeah. It is surprising that they put that in there. Because
No, I remember there was well, yeah, it was Brian David Gilbert who did the show Unraveled, which is hilarious. And then on one episode, he read every single book in Skyrim, and then gave most of them was skippable, but I think he gave like quick reviews of the top 5 books. And I believe he said that sadly, Lusty Argonian Maid was not in his top 5,
ah,
if only because it was like 9 acts long,
oh,
and that's
okay.
a long time to maintain erotic tension.
Yeah, like usually most dojins and stuff don't go anywhere close to that. So yeah. It is hard to write a book. I have tried to write one in the past. I think I got like 10 pages in and then just gave up. So yeah.
Howard.
Oh, I just ran out of ideas for it. I genuinely am impressed by like even the people that can do like a one-shot story. Because you like with a one-shot story, yes, you can like have it end and stuff, but you need to have it end in a satisfying way, which
Become
is
a DM,
really
you'll
hard.
basically tell a never-ending story.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of the mangakas do as well with a lot of their mangas. But the thing is, at the start, they all start out, well, the majority of them start out really strong. And then the longer it goes, the more convoluted it gets. And then after like 200 chapters, you think, okay, this should have ended like at chapter 20, not like dragged on all this way. And the amount of times when it's just like, oh yeah, they spend the entire chapter in a single room having a single conversation about something that happened 2 chapters ago. Like, why even include that? I know it's supposed to be like emotional stuff and showing them like getting closer, but you could literally do that in any other way, which does not involve a literal recap. And they do that in like the latest parts because they need to like put more stuff in there to actually be able to reach their quota for it. Or if they just don't have any ideas, they'll just say like, oh, okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna redo this past one, just like recapping, or like it being like, oh yeah, someone is sick now, and then they just spend the entire time getting this herb or something, whilst none of the story has actually progressed in any way. And then they just tease something at the very end of like a character standing on a cliff, just because they couldn't like think of anything to actually do for that one. That progresses the story. That is a lot of what manga is nowadays as well. Well, any manga that is still ongoing. So yeah, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, sorry for the rant.
No, keep on going. I'm just working.
Music is nice. Oh yeah, a new song came out that I've just been binging every single day. Yeah, didn't realize that I had my Twitch page open, and immediately I started hearing my own voice. That's annoying. But yeah, about a month ago it came out, and this song, and it's really good. Let me check the actual name of it. Okay, where is it? So I did not realize that Bleach was this old. I've just
Yeah,
been
Bleach is one of the big three.
yeah, but the anime is this old as well. Because I just scrolled down, and in one of my saved playlists, I have the theme song of Ichigo, of when he gets his Hikai. and then finally gets to the Soul Society to rescue Rukia.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
And you know the fight between him and the three vice captains, where he just
Yeah.
fucking bodies all of them with his bare hands. He doesn't even use his sword. He just puts it down and he just beats the shit out of them. So that theme song played in that like scene is currently 18 years old. It is old enough to
Yeah.
drink. Fucking hell. That does age you. Where is this song number? I don't think my computer likes me looking through YouTube whilst I'm streaming, because YouTube is very slow right now to load anything. Maybe it would be on the page. Yeah, literally on my front page. Money on the Dash, the song is called. Yeah, it came out like a month ago. And it's, I don't know if you've ever seen like, it's an old animation, but it was a animation of the woman dancing.
Oh, I think I even know the one you're talking about. Yeah, because I think I remember hearing Money on the Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
I've
the
really
one.
liked. I've really been liking that song, but I've also liked their music in the past. It's just like one of these songs that really hit recently, because they have been doing music for a while. Like it's this one, and they have done like animations with this character in it, like other animations. So yeah. Also, like usual, plenty of VTuber drama around, but I won't talk about
Oh,
that because
always.
there's it's all just the same thing over and over nowadays. Like the amount of times when it's just like, oh yeah, there's another like person doing bad stuff, and they're a VTuber and stuff. Or there's another person who scammed someone, or like there's another person who like got abused and now like by someone else in their friend group or something. And yeah, just unending controversies and and a unending strife.
Never expect anything else.
Yep. Because nowadays, what would you expect? An actual day of good news? No. Because the news do not say good news anymore. It's always just bad news because that is what gets views. Because I don't remember the last time when I've watched the news and they've said a single good thing. It's always
It's
like,
usually the bad news is what catches people attention.
yeah.
So why not? You know.
Because shock, anger makes people come back and want to be even more angry at it. So yeah, that's how that goes.
I'm almost done.
Cool. Did you guys eat anything today?
Nope.
I had
Just woke up
sausages,
after
hash
all.
browns, and baked beans with some cheese on top of the sausages. It was pretty nice. Also had my favorite childhood snack, which was get some shredded cheese, put it on some bread. Don't put like any butter on it or anything like that. Chuck it in the microwave for like 2 minutes. All the cheese melts. Then sprinkle on some salt on top, and then just leave it like for another 2 minutes, and then there you go. Very lovely. But that's what I used to do when I was a kid, and that's what I did today and yesterday, because I bought some bread specifically for that purpose.
Bread.
Yes, bread.
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 Some
Um,
it's like this artisan bread, you know, like the fancy rolls. I bought one of those. It's like
Mhm.
the big slices, and it's rye bread because I don't like how sweet the white bread is, so it just doesn't really go well with the cheese. So yeah, nice snack. Oh yeah, I just realized that nobody in well, not in chat, on stream can actually hear the game music right now because I don't have the game audio in the D&D waiting room. But now they can because I went to the gold campaign. So yeah.
Final details. Sorry it takes so long.
No worries. Also, I'm presuming we're going to be meeting Andrew's character today in the tavern.
Yeah, I hope so.
Perhaps.
kind of
Well,
worked
you're
out
I
here.
like
hope
a
so.
Nick
Nah, he
Lamont.
fucking died, bro. Suicide.
It kind of worked out. I can make the last session because it was at the big old family gathering, which is very fun. And I realized again just how much my family can drink. Sweet Jesus.
I do not know how much my family can drink because nobody that is currently in my family drinks. Maybe. I don't. My mom doesn't. She's allergic to it. And for the rest, I cannot tell because I haven't really seen like a few of them in a year or two. So, maybe. But I definitely don't. Which means that I have unlimited alcohol tolerance. Is that how it works? Like, if you don't drink, that means you can never get drunk?
That means you have a bad tolerance. That means you drink
That
one
means you
drink,
drink
you're drunk.
real easy. Yeah.
But the thing is, if you never drink, that means I can never feel drunk.
No, I mean, you can get drunk from fermented fruits.
That is just alcohol. Also, who would just
The animals all
ferment-
the time will get fucking wasted off a bunch of fermented fruits.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
do
and
that
You
on
have like
purpose.
a path, and you have to. What was it? It was like a bunch of squirrels or something. Just there was a picture of them just all laying across a path because it was lined by like apple trees on either side, and they all got just utterly wasted. So people just had to sort of scooch all the animals to the side of the path and wait for them to wake up again.
Like,
Either that, or there was I saw a very fat pig that got into some corn that it wasn't meant to, that had fermented, and the pig was fucking gone.
Yeah,
It was
biggest one I
shredded.
know.
also, did you know that they can't give regular fruits to animals anymore? Because the fruits that we currently have are literally just too sweet compared to like what they would have ate in the wild. So they literally cannot
Yeah,
give
that's
fruits to the animals because they're literally like sugar to those animals. It's like
give
you
them-
eating
they give them
sugar
s-
cubes.
They give them like small amounts, but you can't. Yeah, it would
Because
be
they used to like give them like full fruits and like fruit salads and stuff like that, but then they like after a while noticed, oh yeah, these animals are like super fucking unhealthy, and then they like checked the stuff and noticed, oh yeah, the fruits that literally everyone else eats as like humans are so sweet and like so like from what they used to be that they are just unhealthy and like eating pure sugar for the animals. So they had to stop giving them that stuff. So yeah, that's a fun fact.
Some sugar.
The thing that you would
indeed.
think would be healthy for an animal is literally the equivalent of diabetes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, humans, literally everything is processed and has sugar in it these days.
Yep.
Because you gotta get addicted.
Like, even the salty stuff has sugar in it. At least a tiny bit of it. Because they need to balance the taste and all that stuff and so on. Also, a lot of the fat-free stuff has even more sugar in it because fat makes stuff taste good. But because, you know, at some point in the past they said like, oh yeah, fat is bad for you, that's why you're getting fat. No, that's not the case. Then they basically went like against that and noticed, oh yeah, like stuff without fat doesn't taste good, so add more sugar into it to make it taste better. And yeah, well, at least now they started cutting down on that stuff, on sugar. But because of that, we need to pay more if we want stuff with sugar. So, is the game ready to hop into, or do we still need some prep?
Almost.
Cool.
Like, very almost.
Gonna pop on some Balatro then for a little bit.
Oh, I wouldn't say that long, almost. I said, give me like 40 seconds and I'm done.
Cool. You know, you could just do it in the middle of the play session when you get to a point of, oh yeah, I forgot this thing, just blindfold all of us and
I
tell
mean,
us to
yeah,
talk.
but like, might as well do it now, you know? Fuck it. And I am done.
Okay.
However, do not join yet, I gotta hide it.
Okay. The question is, actually, no, there's no question because we finished up our shopping last session, unless Andrew wants to do some shopping really quick when we start.
Yeah, I was gonna let us do like, if anyone still wanted to shop a bit.
Well, I bought a single shield and I didn't want to spend all of my money, so I didn't buy the studded leather. So yeah. Well, at least it gave me some extra AC anyway. As long as I have it equipped, but I'll basically always have it equipped because in one hand, the shield, the other hand is going to be my sword, and that's it. So, because I get an extra buff from, you know, wielding with one hand. Oh yeah.
Black. Get you. Big.
You know what would be an interesting idea for like a D&D thing? It would probably be like a one-shot type of deal. But basically having a party that is controlling one character. You know, like co-op type of deal, or like the game where like you have
That
to.
sounds fun in theory and would
Yeah.
immediately become so annoying.
Yeah, because like one
Like,
person wants to do
this would
something
be,
with one
a
hand.
fun idea, and then you go in for, and like within 10 minutes there's an argument, and you're like, I don't want to play anymore.
It would be something the equivalent of like, okay, one person is in control of movement, another person is in control of like attacks and stuff, and another person is in control of like talking and like communication with like any NPCs and stuff like that, and they're the ones that could buy stuff. So yeah, it would be like free. Of course, you can add like some extra people to do like different type of roles, but those would be like the main free roles, because that's what most of D&D is split between, like movement, fight, like attack, and speech. So one person would be in control of like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to talk to that NPC, but you need to ask like a person to like one of your teammates, oh yeah, could you move over there for me? Yeah. But they could always say like, nah, let's go to the shop instead, and you just walk into the shop.
Oh no, 'cause, I mean, oh god, that'd be so annoying.
Yeah, it would
I mean,
be
half the fun
annoying.
is like, as other people are having their moves, you kind of plan out your next move, so you get to still think and stuff. As you did that, you would literally just spend like 3/4 of the time just like doing nothing, just waiting for like whatever the fuck is happening with your character.
Yeah. Session. Hello. Thank you for the follow.
CC Thesigal has entered the office.
Thesigal.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello. So basically, this is a first session of the same campaign but with new characters. What happened previously is we started a new campaign. We went to like on a quest that we received from a guild that we worked for. Then we went to a town, did a bunch of stuff in town. Seagull. Oh. Not seagull. Seagull. Oh, the seagull. Okay. Good to know. So yeah. That's just how TTS read it out. Yeah, hope you're having a nice day. We'll explain it when we get into the game, what happened previously and what is happening now. But simply said, this is the first session. We had session 0 2 weeks ago, which was basically just us introducing our characters, and that's about it. So we'll just do a quick run by when we get into the game anyway. Because it's a lot nicer when you can actually see who we're talking about.
You can join.
Okay.
Yippee.
Hi.
Let me go.
Yeah, my thing isn't working. My
Yeah, it's not
tabletop
showing.
searcher.
You're not showing up on Steam.
There you go.
There you go.
Great. There's a heart.
Join game.
Orange.
Why is this not working? Let me reload my tabletop.
How dare you have
D&D
scuffed?
here
That's so
playing,
not cash money.
a part of 9 D&D groups and 1 Ruby group. I'm even planning on
There we go.
modifying modules to run for and over some game. A couple of Oh, that sounds nice. Oh,
Okay,
that's
who-
why the heart was there. Right.
Oh, nice. Sildren's still around. Thank God.
Literally, yeah, I'm using a colleague schedule to be able to
Yeah. Oh,
sacrifice
yeah.
time slots. Okay, if you're in 9 D&D groups, you either have a lot of time on your hands, or you have groups that literally have no time management, and you have to keep swapping between them to see like which one is available on that day.
Yeah, it's just like those groups play like once every couple of weeks almost.
I'd say once every couple of
Galahad.
months, more like. Because organizing
Table
that many
Bash.
groups,
Big man with an axe. And
yeah.
we got a bot.
So we have
Okay.
Terrence, Table Bash, and Galahad. And then we have Val,
Yeah.
a old member of our previous group. So, okay, ADHD,
Barely
autism,
The only
dyslexia,
survivor.
The miracle
Uh,
kid.
D&D
Oh, you got
being,
nicknames too?
my
Goddamn.
Nah. So yeah, basically what happened because on the last time that we played, we got up to session 8 when we all died, except Val.
To a fireball.
So basically what it was is we were a part of a crafting guild. Like we were all in the same group. We were told, oh yeah, there is this mine that we need to like find, and basically we were hired to go there. On the way, the person who is like the person hiring us sort of got kidnapped, and then we had to go try and rescue them. We went to the nearest town to find out like any information. We found out, oh yeah, he's probably being held in like this Castle Krogmar. So we tried to find out where that is. In that process, we found out that there was a group of bad guys called Red Brands that were basically taking over the town. We decided to go deal with them because we were getting paid for that as well. And thought like, okay, yeah, so they're probably going to know more about it of where they are. Okay, I will hydrate in a second after I'm done with my explanation, which is going to, like, my throat's
No,
going to...
right now.
Okay, right now. I got some water. Just a second. That's a million. I don't think anyone is getting that anytime soon. So, well, the thing is, I have a very long cable that goes across my entire room. So yeah, we went to deal with those Red Brands. We basically dealt with most of them. 200,000. Still plenty. Yeah, fine. I don't think anyone's getting that anytime soon. And we went. It's VIP is 1 million. We went to this place over here. That was the Red Brands base. We killed basically all of them until we got to the final boss, and we basically tried to didn't really try to convince him because I never rolled to like intimidate or persuade, which I should have done, but basically we just tried to talk him down to saying like, oh, okay, just come with us, explain the stuff, but he didn't want to do that.
Fucking
Yes.
blasted.
And then he
by a
decided,
high-rolling fireball.
yeah, and then someone decided, oh yeah, I'm going to shoot an arrow at his staff. Missed by the slightest margin.
No, it hit the staff.
Oh, no,
no.
It didn't
It
break
was
it.
1 point. He was supposed to roll a 20. He rolled a 19 to
Yeah, no,
get
it
through
hit
the shield.
Staff, it just didn't break it.
No, I believe it activated shield, when
did.
he fired the arrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it would have went through the shield if it was a 20. He rolled a 19. So yeah, 1 point off from actually getting it. And then he decided, oh yeah, I'll pick the scroll off my table that he had in a chest before, but because he had a rat familiar that informed him of us coming, he had it on his table ready. So he picked that up, and then he shot a fireball in the middle of the room, killing my character instantly. There was no save. It was literally just dead.
Massive damage rules.
Yeah. And then knocked out the rest. Val was technically supposed to be knocked out, but he was behind the wall, so he technically survived. And he managed to come back to town to inform everyone of what happened. And then
Drink myself silly.
yeah, and then a new party of actual adventurers instead of people that literally just fix stuff for a living were hired and brought in to go find this out and go rescue and just figure out what actually happened. So yeah, that is basically how far it has went. And now we are
Pretty
in
much.
town after doing some shopping.
So basically where I wanted to leave off was you met with Sildren after getting a small encounter with some undead in the forest on your way here. And after meeting Sildren and intimidating the shit out of Harbin once more, you got the quest of getting rid of the orcs in the east. And got some information about that, about the guy whose name I completely forgot, asking Harbin to get some adventurers on the orcs because he was doing some experiments in the neighborhood and he wanted them gone. The other thing that you heard from Sildren was about an adventurer, Alderleaf, who might know more about a certain thing that I also forgot about. I don't know if anyone wrote it down in their notes.
Oh, I have the stuff about Withentor written down, but that was the guy before. Uh,
What is this massive
one.
black cylinder next to Matt?
I feel like Alderleaf was talked about because he was a retired adventurer, and he knew more about what was it?
So the VODs are
About
recorded
the
and
symbol
uploaded
that was on the
automatically.
Morning Star and that kind of stuff.
Ah, yes, the spider symbol that I asked.
Can you mute your Discord when you're talking to chat because you just keep talking over people? It's very overwhelming to hear everyone talking over. I'm
And
overwhelmed by people talking over each other.
she also pointed towards the priest of the town who might know more about the religious side of any types of symbols. Maybe it would be good if I open up my actual notes. That's not the one. And her name was Sister Gorel. And other than that, you had the mission of or more of a request of Sildren to go ahead and go to the bar and ask the survivor of the previous adventurer group to help you guys out with the rest of your adventure because they might have some skills and knowledge about what you're up against. For Andrew, you know that your buddies, your crew, has been buried around this open field and has been given a small festival to celebrate the rat brands being gone from the town as their final
Yay!
their final service.
Don't sound too happy.
Currently
I
only,
will find the finest sausage in the town and put it over Teddy Bugbear's. I don't know what the other one. But I feel
there
like
was
good
Thorben
sausage.
has actually like named one of
food.
the desserts after Teddy Bugbear. It's called the McClunky.
Hell yeah! I'm eating my clunky every night.
Let's get fat. So yeah, and so y'all just got outside of harassing Harbin in the town square.
Was that what we
I
did?
think
Uh,
we finished at the bar, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember we
the bar?
finished
Oh, yeah, yeah.
harassing him. Then we went to the shops. I went to get a shield, and then we went to the tavern where
Right.
I played
Went
music,
to-
and someone tried to like play card
what is it,
games.
dice games, right?
Yeah. I gave
Yeah,
Bartek
I did.
inspiration sneakily as I was singing and playing my one of 5 instruments. And then, yeah, they played a drinking game and won some money. And that was that. That's, I believe, where we ended up.
Yeah, that was it.
Pretty much.
So I guess we all went to bed.
All rested up and ready to go. So where would we see Val as we're probably coming down from upstairs?
Once it's heading on, let me put on some music as well.
Yeah, some music.
What we feeling? This is a tavern one.
Yeah,
The tavern vibe.
very
There
nice.
we go. As you would all awaken about somewhere in the morning, about like 8:39-ish, as the sun is like slowly rising and has like a nice little breeze, and bit the grass is just like a kind of humid as well. As everyone would slowly like start leaving their rooms, you would already see a tiefling at the bar, kind of hooded, just already having a drink at 9 a.m.
Actually, I reckon at this point I'm probably asleep on the bar, and
You're
it's probably
asleep?
like Tick who's trying to take my drink. They can't get drunk, but they're trying. I just fell asleep within my hands.
We need a tick model.
I believe
on
most
here.
of y'all did actually pay for having
rebuilt.
breakfast as well. So Toblin would have prepared it, and as you would come downstairs would be yes, what's the voice again? It's been a while.
He was like, "Oh yes, you're my best friend, Teddy." Ooh.
My best friend Teddy. as he is polishing a glass. He sees y'all coming downstairs, and while kind of like looking at your gazes towards the tiefling at the bar, is nudging you towards like the already prepared breakfast on the other end of the room on a neatly like placed table. Has some cutlery around as well. It's you can take whatever you want to. It's free for all. I know that you guys paid for it, so go ahead and dive in.
Appreciated. And I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna acknowledge Val. I'm just gonna go get food. So I already said to Sildarin.
And
Um,
you see the food is it's a good warm broth, some nice soup, a couple of sausages, and some bread, which it's not very fresh. It's kind of stale, but it's still good for dipping into your soup.
Bread is
Yeah,
bread.
I'll just grab a healthy amount of everything.
Make a Constitution saving roll. You are now poisoned. Toblin was the villain.
You wouldn't fucking dare. So yeah, no, I'll just get my food and go sit down, like on the side and eat, like
Mhm.
just in the corner.
I haven't heard Matt in a while. Matt, are you muted or dying?
I'm not here, man.
He's dying. Oh,
You
no.
good?
I've got a fan on me and it's still too hot.
Damn.
Oh, I feel that. I'm
That's a
literally not
vibe.
wearing any clothes
Yeah.
right now and I have a fan on me.
I'm
Dick
full
out streaming.
asleep.
Let's go.
It is pretty warm in the UK currently.
You sure you want to be playing, or are you just gonna like sit kind of on the back lines?
I don't know if I'm even like mentally up to doing anything right now.
Oh,
Well, I
seven.
think I just
We're
need
not
to go
forcing
lie
you to do
down.
anything.
Yeah, like it's one of those things. Like even when I'm like mentally here, I always end up being like not doing anything for a while and then losing track. So I think I might have to skip this one.
It's alright.
Okay.
Oh, 07 the tank.
EP.
Yeah, just
07 yeeting goblins.
Just say that
yeah, it is what it is.
you didn't like you got a stomach ache or something like that, and now it's staying in
You
the
ju-
tavern.
You just never woke up for that day.
He
It's in the
never
jar of
woke up.
holding.
Well, I'm tanky
Went
enough
out
as
on a
it
fender
is.
bender, I forgot the time.
Yeah, I need to.
It's
I need to
alright.
go lie down.
Maybe see you later
Okay.
tonight for Riftbound or anything.
Yeah, if we're doing anything.
You have a nap.
Max and Brandon were like already addicted. They said I really wanted to play again today.
That's understandable. We were like that when we first tried.
Yeah, you've been
Mhm.
getting a lot of people to get into Riftbound.
Yeah, well, it's. I've been messaging people that I know would enjoy it, either like League players or I've played card games with them before. So
I made a new deck I gotta try out, man. You gotta be alive for that.
okay, I have one I want to try as well. It's mono green Yasuo.
Oh my god.
How would that work?
You just don't play any of the purple cards, and if you do play purple, they're don't have power cost.
Oh, okay.
That is one way to do it.
Alright, I'll head off then. See you later.
Hey,
In a bit.
rest well.
07.
Okay.
I don't think anyone else is a tank, are they?
I'm somewhat
I'm
of a
quite
tank.
tanky.
Also, do you see his health? 34. I'd say he's pretty tanky.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm
for
not
for
bad.
me-
That's
Fireball though.
He could actually survive a fireball. I think I could
AC
probably,
ain't-
yeah.
AC ain't no help against fireballs.
Also, my character has so much support that he can just keep everyone alive constantly anyway.
Is that right? So make a deck save real quick, right?
No, anything but that. Any save but that.
Oh no.
Alright.
My dex is pretty good.
Right, so yeah, I'm sitting and eating.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna be gonna sit down next to the bar, just give a glance to the guy that's literally passed out, and then I'm gonna try to pat the mechanical bird. Just like reach my hand out to try and pat it on the back.
You do remember about Sildren talk about a tiefling, which would most likely be drinking their sorrows away in the bar, so
Yeah,
you recognize this might be the person they were talking about.
yeah, but I'm not disturbing them just yet.
Mhm.
Just making sure that they're the person.
I
So
think
let's
if you're
get you
trying to
in there.
pet the bird, it's probably gonna stop trying to steal my drink and flap and wake me up. What? What? Who the what? Dick? What?
Hello there.
Doctor on the clock.
I think you're
hello.
one of our informants.
I am informed about things and stuff.
Well, me and my fellows over here sort of came around because we got hired for a job to clean up a mess that happened. A group that died, and we need to finish off their job of getting back someone.
Oh,
We were
man.
told that you could point us towards the way.
See just haunted eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Oh, man.
Great to know. So about when could you be off? Because you seem very hungover.
Yeah, you would be too. We can, we can go. It's fine. I'll order a glass of water.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, is that water in quotation marks? Is that like pure
no,
vodka?
it's water. And I don't drink it. I just splash it in
And he
my
just
face.
Toblin just like quickly gives you a glass of water from like a fresh bucket he poured out this morning, and watches you splash your face, and the bar's like, "Oh, you careful with that. Don't
I
let it get in
saved
the
your
food."
town. Give me a break.
I've given you many breaks.
Oh, sorry.
How much do you owe me in backlog from the night staying again?
I thought you were negotiating with Tick, right?
And Tick is just like flapping. It's like,
I didn't hear
you
my
make a
bird.
good point, bird.
Absolutely did not negotiate.
It's like, yeah, you just go on your adventure and make sure you bring something good, right?
Will do, Captain. Thank you.
Okay. So, I believe we wanted to go to this guy first to check out the markings to see if he can tell us anything about them.
Sure, I'll deal.
Yep.
Ethan, you muted.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I didn't have any interjection.
Okay.
Okay.
Make sure.
I just say that we have a lead on some of the markings of the group, so let's go to the guy.
Alrighty.
Oh, guy.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I would probably forget his name in character as well. Like
Darren Ethermath.
Bless
Pardon
you.
me.
Darren. Okay.
As you get close to kind of like a cabin just outside of the shabby wall that the militia has put down, you see many apple trees, just kind of like berry bushes around. This is the Ethermath orchard, as you can see it. And as you are getting close to the door, and you give it a little knock, you don't really hear anything inside, no shuffling, but you do see just a bit to the right of you, picking out some apples. You see kind of like a fairly fit but gray-haired half-elf just picking out apples, standing on a chair, trying to reach. He's pretty much dressed kind of like in a half red, half green outfit with like not necessarily a cape, but like a hooded scarf around his neck.
Okay.
And he does have, you see instantly on his side, you see a sheathed long sword, which looks to be very clean and well kept.
Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna do.
So you have the Morning Star.
Yeah, no. I would just call out to the guy saying like, "Hey, I was told that you could give us some information on some symbols."
As you just like randomly like start talking behind him, he's like, "Huh!" He almost like falls from his chair while it's like kind of wobbly, and it's just like manages to like balance it just in the right moment. It's like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting any visitors. Let me get down there." And he gets down from his chair, just puts down his basket of apples real quick, claps his hand, cleans it out, and it's like, "The name's Niedermath. How can I help you?"
Yeah, so I have some questions about these spider symbols. I was told that you might be able to tell us something about them.
Spider symbols, you say?
Yeah, these, as I do, as I said that, I take out the Morning Star and point at the spider symbol on the handle.
These do look familiar. Just about a week ago, I was on my path back from Codyberry, you see, and I just saw these markings etched everywhere into the buildings there, even on the trees on my way back.
Yeah.
I
Similar.
believe it's a marking primarily done by a goblin tribe to swear fealty to a drow, as I've heard one of them say.
A growl. Okay.
Like an elf.
Kind of like a dark elf, yes. From the Underdark elves. The ones who usually swear fealty to Lolth, the spider god.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, because we saw some of those symbols on the back of the heads of some zombie goblins. So, yeah.
Back at the undead.
Yes.
That's a new one. I wouldn't be able to help you with that, but it is certainly interesting information.
Well, that's you provided pretty good information as it is anyway. At least we know a little bit what we're dealing with.
The more you go east down the Triboar Trail, the less you will see the markings. It's usually more to the north and to the east.
Okay.
So especially around Codyberry, be careful for those. And well, if you're saying that they have to do with the undead, then I would expect them there.
Quick question.
Sorry, I can't be of more help.
You just said, oh yeah, there's less in the east, but then you said like there's more in the north and the east.
Less in the west.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was just clarifying.
Less in the west, more in the east and north.
Yeah.
This guy's
Cool.
all over the place, and I thought I was hungover. Jesus.
Hey, he's a 100
Also,
years old
is
man,
there
throw some
supposed
flack.
to be a grid right now? Because there isn't one.
No.
Okay.
No, not in Vandalin.
Not for Vandalin.
Cool. Just making sure. Yeah, it's not like we really do much fighting around here anyway. Except for
Tanis
those,
wants
like,
to
3
beef
different-
with him.
Why do you want to fight with him?
Tanis
It-
is ready to throw hands.
Yes. Fight the
At a
retired
moment's
adventurer
notice.
who's definitely not level 9 or something.
Yeah, DM, where's the grid? I'm ready to throw hands.
So you see this loot right here. I bashed his skull in.
Joke.
Anyway, so I'm just gonna pay the guy like free copper coins, and say thank you for the information.
Oh well, I can't accept. Here, take this instead. And he goes back to his little chair and grabs his basket of apples. Just like, take this for your travels instead.
Oh, thank you. So now I just have a basket of apples.
Hit of apple.
Yeah,
Nice.
minus
Yeah,
3
okay.
copper, baskets of apples.
1, 2, 3. Basket of apples. I spelled apples incorrectly.
You spelled basket incorrectly.
Yes.
You're not gonna call him out like
I
that,
can read
goddamn.
it, so it's good enough for me.
I'm used to it.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to read it. I can read it. As long as I can, it's good enough. Also, there was like a video from Vsauce that it's like a recent video. You know, like some of the rules of like English language, where the English language doesn't have any actual grammatical
it's
rules,
fucked.
but the one rule that they claim to have is that I before E except after C.
Oh, they don't.
But-
They haven't told
Yeah,
that in
so-
schools for years because there were too many exceptions. They just cut it from.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the Oxford Dictionary put in the full explanation of that, but it's still like it's a full paragraph just for that. Of like, okay, it's I before E except after C, and then like give like a list of different exceptions, and then says like, oh yeah, so ignore all of that because it also doesn't count in like words like science and so on. So
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
yeah, the Vsauce video explains it way better than I do, but it's like a short, so like 1 minute. But yeah, so the English language is completely fucked and it doesn't have any rules to it whatsoever. So that is why a lot of people find English, learning English, the worst possible fucking thing possible.
Wait until you get the Dutch.
Does it actually have rules? Because if it actually has rules, then it's better than English.
I mean, it has better rules than English, but there's still a lot of things that just like, yeah, do whatever feels right, you know? Just gotta like
Yeah.
find it in your soul.
As a person who learned Lithuanian from a very young age, because I am Lithuanian, Lithuanian has concrete rules. There are no exceptions. Like the way that it is spelled, like the way that you hear it, that is always how it is spelled. There are no silent letters. And if a letter changes the way that it sounds, it is a completely separate letter. So that's why the Lithuanian alphabet has 32 characters. Also, the Y sound, the Y letter, technically doesn't exist in Lithuanian. It is the same letter, but it is just a elongated I. So for example, like some letters are like slightly extended, and they would have like a little mark underneath them, and they count as a separate letter. But that's only for like vowels. So yeah. So as someone who has grew up with a language that has concrete rules that do not change, no matter what word it is, it is always the same. English is the most fucked language to write in. To speak in, fine. To write in, that is fucking bullshit. It's just the writing part. Okay, sorry for the rant. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the group.
Oh, before you go,
Yep.
he kind of like nudges you back for a second. I just remembered. I had a little thought about those undead you were mentioning. And I have heard stories from certain prospectors that someone is digging around in the ruins known as Old Owl West, a well to the northeast of Fendlin. Several miners have came to the town and said they were being chased away by undead creatures. I didn't really think much of it because undead in these parts, it wasn't really heard of before, but now that you mention it as well, it feels like it can't be a coincidence. If it's not too much trouble, would you mind helping an old man out and give the ruins a little visit and see what's up there?
Just see
Yeah,
the horrors flash before my eyes again.
I think if we get a chance, we'll check them out.
I mean,
Thank you
I
for the
think
information.
that's like a significantly bigger threat than those orcs that Mr. Wester was on about.
Yeah,
I,
might be the
the
case.
old owl well should be the ruins of an old watchtower of, I don't know if you've heard about it, an ancient magical empire called Netheril.
I have never heard of it.
I very much fear that some dangerous magic might be lying dormant there, and if the undead are creeping around, it might be the work of a necromancer.
Would I know about it or no?
Yes, actually.
Would I know about it because I have no idea if I would or not?
No.
Okay, good.
Ethan would
Okay.
know, or Galahad would know for a very specific reason. Let me
Yeah,
look
okay.
into.
Thank you.
Where are you?
I'm in my chair.
I can't find you. Where's our DMs?
Uh.
Oh, there. Okay, I got it. Oh, wow. Thank you. What the fuck is that place called again? I believe.
I'm reading the description of the Midnight Star currently, and I get the spider tattoo stuff, so I can only control creatures with the spider tattoo. Well, undead creatures with the spider tattoo. But it says that they have to be allied? No, it says up to 2 allied undead creatures. So does that mean that I need to like charm them first to make them my allies and then I can control them? Or can I control them without them being my allies?
As written, I'd say that yeah, you
Yeah, you
can't
get-
use that on enemies.
Thank you.
Because like that's what I would think it would be for, like controlling any creature, well, any undead creature with the spider tattoo imbued on them. But the allied part basically makes it useless unless I charm them first.
Unless it means like actively not actively hostile, so you could just be like chilling and do that as a first move, and some maybe
Well, I'd
they.
say Jolt would need to clarify that
Yeah.
because he is the one who wrote it down.
You just write this out a little bit and then.
Yeah.
Because that one word changes everything.
Yeah.
Right. What was your question?
So, on the Midnight Stars, the
Yes.
Morning Stars description, it says that point the Morning Star up to 2 undead allied creatures with a
Correct.
magically imbued black spider tattoo. So, they need to be allied to me for me to be able to control them, which basically makes it useless in actually the one thing that I thought that I could use it for. Understood.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because
However, if you do find a way to like make them your allies,
that's what I'm saying.
or if
I
you
need to
in the
charm
future
them.
you find the necromancy spell and you cast like animate death, and you give them like a magical. If you find a vendor that can give magical tattoos, type deal.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's very niche, but
Because my thought was like, oh, okay, this would be a great thing to like, oh yeah, like get the enemy zombies to be like, so they could be higher, like more of them, or like you could have like higher encounters, but at the same time I could like counter them in a way. But obviously, because they need to be allied, which means that I would need to one, somehow convince the zombies or undead to become my allies, or two, have a charm
Or summon
spell,
them.
which I don't believe works on undead.
Yeah,
It-
but if you did find like a necromancy scroll or something, or have
Yeah.
a way to make an undead yourself, then it'd work on them.
but
Or
if
if you find
also
the necromancer and
yeah.
ally them.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
But also there needs to be a way to add the black spider tattoo on them, because it doesn't
Yep.
work without that either.
No, true.
So it's mostly a currently useless stick
we'll
right
just
now.
trick him into thinking we're friendly, and then
Yeah,
we'll
really.
turn on him.
Well, I have 20 charisma, but I'm not sure
Magic
how
will
much.
know if you are truly a friend.
Riz.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait, old man, did you just say Netheril?
I did, yes. Sound familiar?
Extremely. I mean, I'm willing to help with this this zombie problem.
That would be great, actually.
Let me check the side quests. Where are you? Yes, that is all. Okay, yeah, that's all the information.
It,
I
it
mean-
would be a great help. You could help out before
mean-
anything dangerous pops up.
But before I set off, I don't suppose the name Aeonic Night Song means anything to you.
He thinks in his head that in his years of being an adventurer, he might have heard of someone like that, but he kind of like,
Not that I know of. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Well, thanks for the tip anyway.
You're welcome. And thank you for helping out.
Well, we haven't helped out yet.
Well, you know what I mean.
I just turn around and look at our really drunk tiefling.
I'm not currently drunk. I'm just very hungover. I've had a rough time.
just with the googly eyes on him, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like the glasses. Well, I mean, I know where my vote is.
Oh, God.
I don't know if people have their priority on what they want to do, but this
for
is my
me-
priority now.
For me, it's just gonna be going to the place that he mentioned, or just asking you guys like, where do you want to go? I guess we have,
Funnily enough,
two-
the place that he just mentioned.
Yeah. If Jolt has that prepared is the question, but seeing that he mentioned it, I'm not sure if he does. Do you have it prepared?
I do not.
Then no.
Not in the slightest.
Why have you baited me with
This
lawless
is
Yeah.
why
locations?
last time I asked, like, hey, where do you guys want to go? Because there's like 5 different side quests you could go on. You said like one specific one. It's like, okay, I fully prepared that one.
Okay.
That was before they mentioned
Yeah.
anything to do with
You
my
didn't know this one
backstory.
yet, yeah.
Yeah, that's before like
Really
all of
wanna
that just
go. It wouldn't be. I would need to read up a little, and it wouldn't be decorated. But you could go there.
I'd say we go do the job that we first took, because
Going to the Cragmaw Castle.
yeah, if your guys
Save
are okay with
Gundren
that.
if he is even still alive or there in the first place.
Yeah, it has been a while, I
true.
believe.
It's true. We did promise that first, and I need to stick by my resolutions. All right. Fine.
Your backstory can wait. We'll find out more about you
We'll
soon.
get there. Damn, this is the first side quest I got someone really excited for. You had like 5 in the
What are you
meantime.
now? No, yeah,
Mom.
we'll have Gundren.
Okay, so off we go. Or...
Hey,
Like
Val,
on our
do you
trip.
know this Gundren fellow?
That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, no, he was the guy we were rescuing.
Well,
we
it
were
sounds like you
meant
guys
to.
did an excellent job.
Damn, the
Uh,
shade.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'll tell you what. I will. If you want to lodge your complaints, they're right over there, and I point to the fucking burial.
Oh.
Oh, let me have a word with them. Cast like speak with dead. Yo, what the fuck, guys?
The fuck,
Tattooed a
man?
spider mark on them.
That's fucking crazy.
Hey,
Imagine you would actually fucking animate death on them.
Okay, yeah,
Fucking
maybe
PTSD of Val would be crazy.
maybe it was a bit harsh. I apologize.
Okay, so should we be off, or do you want to hang around here for a while? Because it seems like you're really in love with that table right now.
we can go. We can go.
Okay. So, I'm presuming we know where Cragmore Castle is.
Val would have a map with like where Crackmore Castle is pointed from all the information that you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
had
the previous. Yeah.
Mhm. Let's see what's in here. It would take about, on a steady pace, it would take about like a day and a half. So you would arrive, let's say about 4 p.m. ish, 5 p.m. ish if you get there, or you could like put a rush to it, which would give you like a -5 to passive perception and less chance to like spot interest on the way, but you would get there in like the next night, so to speak, about like 11 p.m. still on the same day.
Did Sildren tell us how long Gundren's been gone for?
It has been about 11 days now since
Oh,
they
that's
last
a
heard of
few-
them.
What's a
Dead.
few,
Oh, well.
a few more hours?
It'll be fine.
Alright,
He's
getting a steady
dwarves.
pace.
They're hardy.
Yeah, we'll take a steady pace.
Yeah.
Alright,
The thing
alright.
is,
Just saying, the foraging system is still in place in case any of your characters want to do it. And other than that,
I feel like this time around I won't focus as much on like searching for stuff. I'll just go like, okay, so what's the mission? Good, let's go, and that type of stuff. But that's because
would you be trying
of
to
the-
get a cart anywhere with supplies, or are you gonna go on bareback and?
didn't
go
we
with
have
what you
a cart with supplies to begin with? Did we start
that
out
was
with
the one
that?
we were bringing here, wasn't it?
Yes.
Hmm.
That one was given to the Lion Shield caster.
Oh yeah, Andrew, you missed brunch.
Oh man.
We got a
what
new
bunch?
ox called Brunch.
Oh yeah. That's dinner. Okay. Nice.
All right. So, any last shopping or getting a cart before you go, or just gonna go on your own 2 feet and see where you land?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Because I don't have money to get the
Yeah.
chest piece I want. I don't think. So what am I on right now? I'm on that. That was the thing over here. I'm pretty sure it was too much.
Should
Yeah,
be right
yes.
up there, and
Yeah,
then
too
divided by
much.
50.
Yeah. Right now it's too
Oh yeah,
much.
the thing I was after was way too much to get like a
'Cause-
solid breastplate.
Yeah. My upgrade would be splint or plate, which I don't have the money for yet.
For me, my main upgrade would have been for the studded leather, but I can't. Well, I can afford that, but I would need to spend all my money for it.
By the way, I
Which-
assume no one has written anything down besides Tada's with the basket of apples.
Yeah. Let me write
what,
it down.
like items we picked up? I wrote down stuff about Withentor.
Right. Okay.
And I have
because
like
once-
my backstory stuff written.
Well,
That's about
Your
it.
place, I'm gonna be loading in a different map, not just like placing it down like usual because I didn't have time to make it pretty.
Right.
Yeah, no
to
worries.
combine it so I can just paste it in there. So I'm just gonna go to like a previous version. So just remember the shit you wrote down. Maybe copy paste it somewhere else and repaste it once we're in there.
Is that I'll just type it up after we load it in.
Ready? So I think you're just gonna be on your way.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alrighty. Can I get everyone roll a D100 for me, please?
D100.
God damn.
Okay.
2
So,
D10s, right?
Yeah, 2d10s.
Yep.
Actually, I'll do it by hand.
Is it roll prob?
A second.
Just roll both. 52.
Oh,
Whoa.
didn't you? Sorry. 26.
Righty.
46.
Let's start with who rolled first. 52.
Yeah, I rolled 52.
I rolled second.
So let's do traveling music now.
Yeah, Galahand, Terence, Val, and the only name that is
As
not normal is
you get on to traveling, about like let's say 8 hours in, you've got like a little pause, ate a couple of your rations. You start to feel a couple of droplets of rain fall down. Like the sun kind of fades away, clouds start to roll in. A couple of tiny droplets fall here and there, one on your nose and on your side, and it looks like in the faraway distance you can see very dark clouds starting to near your area. And it looks to be it will arrive in a couple of hours. A heavy downpour. What do we have? 52.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me just get rid of y'all. Get rid of y'all. Do we have a traveling thing? I think it's just this one, huh?
Just like the forest path one, I guess.
Doesn't really matter. You don't need a map for this. Use your imagination.
No, we're in the void.
As a couple of droplets are starting to fall from the sky, you might notice something. Give me a perception check from people.
Whose dice are these? Well, I'm just gonna move them. Oh yeah. 13.
Right.
18.
Should I roll as well?
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
D20. Cool. That is an 8. Plus, what is my perception? Perception plus 1, so that would be a 9. So yeah.
And let me read here.
What race is Galahand?
I don't think you know.
He is pretty much like hidden behind a ton of cloth and clothing. Interesting.
Is Table Bash the only human that we have?
I I think so.
Okay.
As
Someone had a
you go
question.
on your path, you kind of notice like a small, or Val noticed a small shimmer to the bushes to the right of you. And kind of like a small, like worn down, grassy path leading towards a deeper part into the forest, as if a while ago people have walked deep into the forest in this path, and it hasn't really recovered anytime soon.
Okay.
That with like the bright shimmer all of a sudden.
He said Val notices that.
Val sees this, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. I'm impressed at my hungover ability to notice things.
It's just like the shimmer, and it's like, who the fuck is like shining in my eyes?
Yeah, like, y'all seeing that, or am I still drunk?
I didn't see anything. I think you might still be drunk.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, but you might want to check it out just in case. What if someone is planning an ambush or something?
By getting me drunk? Oh my god.
No, by getting our attention.
What a tactic. It was Toblin.
So do people
Yeah,
want to check it
Val.
out? Or like,
Waiting for the map to
Oh, yeah.
pop in.
It's gonna use the good old that we
Yep.
know and love.
Nice.
Oh, with the crash cart in it.
That's just how I saved it.
We did have the one that was like, it was on the side as well.
Oh, that's because I just moved it before we started.
Oh, okay. Understood. Where's the Trask
There you
that
go.
was here before?
What do you think the shimmer was?
if I have to miss a perception check on a Tarask, I think I'll just stop playing.
It's like hiding behind a tree, you know.
Like, it's hiding behind this rock, but like only 1 foot is actually behind it. The rest of it you can see perfectly fine. But somehow the entire rock obscures it in your vision. So yeah,
There you go.
I'm back on the map.
Basically see a shimmer coming like from this direction.
So, you're gonna go check it out, or are you gonna chicken out?
There, I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Ah, fuck it. Tig, go look.
Pick
Alright.
moves in.
As Tick flies over, give me a perception check from Tick.
Knack 20.
14.
14.
Alrighty.
Pretty average.
Flying over, where you believe to have seen the shimmer, Tick sees, kind of like a run-down, broken shrine. You can't really make out from that far above what god it would be towards. But you do notice, like, a couple of candles that are kind of like waxed out, but are not like decrepit enough for it to be fully abandoned. You see a couple of offerings of like food and some parchments, but other than that, you do not notice anything far up in the sky.
Okay. Tig will come back and tell us. Anyone lose a shrine?
No.
I wanna
Can't
go
say I have. Oh, I'll go check it out.
I'll go poke it. What we got?
Right. So, how much was Fireball again?
Like 40 damage, something like that?
As you get closer, you start to see the statue of a big mask with like no mouth, but like 2 holes for the eyes, and like a big flourish of kind of like the mask is made of cloth, with a big flourish behind the mask, and that's like what the big statue is of. And gonna get a religion check from people.
Okay.
That's fucking creepy.
So, what's my religion? If I have any.
2.
Oh, Daddy 20.
Religion 0. Okay. So just a base roll. That's a 6.
Ooh, okay, I just read something. Hey, Ethan, you get a disadvantage.
Oh, thank goodness. Right, I get another roll.
A lot
I'll
of
get
your
one
lore
more.
from-
3.
Let's go.
All right. Val, you would know that this mask symbol is a shrine to Mask, a intermediate god of shadows, thievery, and intrigue.
You could have known that the
It's
mask is a
sneak-
god
it's
to
for
a
sneaky
mask.
fucker. For
It's
sneaky
pretty
fucker.
much not a well-known god. He's pretty much like a loner god. And he's usually seen as kind of an evil deity.
Ooh.
He is worshipped by people who believe that the gods saw everything that happens in the dark and to trust it, whatever it is, as one would be made an easy target by walking into plain light. So deceiving as truth was a foolish virtue, and manipulation was better than brute force.
So I'm presuming
And he liked the ones who were dexterous.
I'm presuming it would be a bad idea to destroy a religious idol, no matter
I don't know.
what
It sounds like
the
this guy
idol
loves
is.
thieving. Actually, he probably doesn't like thieving from him. But
Yeah. Whilst the faith advocated for accumulating riches, it is also said to only steal what was necessary.
Well, then I guess we leave it alone. It might just be like
You
a
do see the
right
offerings more clearly. You see a couple of candles laid down. One of the 2 wearable masks in the same kind of shape as the statue is. And one of the parchments that you earlier saw is actually a rolled up scroll.
would we be able to tell
The
what the scroll
Bible?
is?
Not without taking it and rolling it out.
Wouldn't that
I'm
activate
just
it?
I'm just gonna read it. Yeah, I'll roll it out. I ain't
Roll it out and
removing
read
it
it?
from the thing. I'm just.
Can
Look
I,
at
before
what
you
it
do
is.
that, move about 30 feet back, just to be sure?
I'm gonna stand right next to you.
Give me a second. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Okay.
Plus 6. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yes, you are.
Can
Yeah,
easily make
very
out
good.
that you got some high rolls today. Goddamn. Can easily make out that this is a scroll of darkness.
Okay.
Scroll of Darkness.
And the one who
Um,
casts it would be able to see in this darkness like usual.
What about people with dark
As if
vision?
you're looking through just like
I think Spell
Fuck, what do you
Darkness
call it?
is called Dark Vision because it's magical darkness.
like fade light. Yes, magical darkness. You would look at it like dark vision, yes.
Ah.
Only the caster.
Okay, that's pretty strong.
As useful as that sounds, and as much as I love money and even stealing stuff, I'm not gonna steal from the god of stealing, because that just sounds like a real bad idea.
Or it'd make
I'm
him
gonna
proud.
put it back and just give it a gentle pat. Yeah, I'll leave it for you. Leave it for you here. It's all yours, big guy.
What if it's attached?
Of what? Of stealing?
What if they want you to steal it?
But if it's an offering, wouldn't that mean that it's there for the god?
Yeah, but like clearly no one's taken it yet.
I mean, the god loves manipulating. Is this us being manipulated? Are we being fucked with?
I think we should just
I feel
go
like I'm being fucked with.
because I don't feel like any of us actually want to take it, and it's just there
I mean, I
for.
want to take it. I just don't want consequences.
Well, I feel like
Ah,
there
yes,
might
Roman's
be.
alive, buddy.
Yeah. I feel like there would be consequences if we take it. Like, either the people that put it there go after us, and whoever worships that, I have a feeling like they would not appreciate you taking their offerings for their god.
Fine.
Okay, let's go. We have a guy to rescue. Do you?
You're leaving it?
I am.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Maybe it would be useful in the future, but maybe the consequences of taking it and then having a small assassins guild or like thieves guild after you.
Maybe.
The full force of the Centurion.
Oh god.
So yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm fine to go.
I am too. We're just waiting on Val.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, then we're off on our way.
Alrighty. As you move on, the rain is starting to get like a bit thicker. Hey game, can you? Thank you very much. Let's see here.
Rain noises. Woo!
Frying bacon noises.
Oh yeah. Yep, as we're on our way, the rain makes green cubes. Ah, that's the light rain effect.
Aha!
Nice.
I have effects. Can I even make this?
Well, it's raining right now. Are you thinking of putting more down to make it rain even more? Oh, you're trying
No,
to
I hide the cube.
Yeah. Nice. You could have probably just put it inside the rock or something. But in the tree, you can't really
No.
see it either.
I would never. What was the next number?
Mine, which was 26.
26. Oh.
Is it something interesting?
Interesting. Yeah. -1 or +1?
+1.
Alrighty.
One extra Tarask.
In the midst of the rain, you kind of spot like almost a northern light in the sky, in between the dark gray clouds.
Aurora Borealis, right here in the middle of
It
my
also-
D&D game.
Exactly. And as you look up towards the Aurora Borealis, the northern lights, they disappear just as quickly as they appeared. And as you look back down, in front of each of you is
a small bag.
Okay.
Aurora
Just
Borealis
straight up, like,
lies
in front of your
entirely
feet.
in this forest.
Yeah.
So
And then
is
we
there
got
a
steam
bag for
bags.
each one of us, or is
Steam
it
bags.
like
It's in front of each one of you is just like a small bag,
okay?
I'm gonna
kind of
pick
like
up.
twice the size of your hand.
Yeah, I pick up the bag and open it because I have no fear of bags.
All right.
Gods on the other
Inside,
hand.
you find the bag man. Make it. Everyone roll a d20.
D20, okay.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
This is your initiative.
Oops, sorry, that was
Hey,
Oh, fuck.
uh,
You're actually getting that 20.
11.
nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Also, mine didn't even roll. Mine
Gonna
just
love this.
jumped up and then just fell
This is the
straight down.
damage you take.
It didn't even roll.
Tadas, inside of your bag, you find somehow still very warm and very, very nice smelling, a good pungent smell of grilled sausages
Ooh.
with barbecue sauce on them. But somehow it doesn't even get spilled to the side of the bag. It's just fully on the sausages and refuse to go anywhere else. Ethan, inside of your bag, you find 10 copper pieces. Each one of them, instead of the usual, like, slammed, or what do you call it? It's like smithed on a Neverwinter logo. It is instead what looks to be a gnome with a pot of gold on the other side.
Cool.
And Val, inside your bag, you actually find nothing.
Oh man.
But as you put in your hand,
No.
you basically feel like your hand never
Going
reaches the bottom,
forever. No, fuck off.
and you find yourself in the possession of a handy haversack.
Oh, but was there?
Of a handy haversack, which is basically a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say it was a bag of holding. I know. Ooh, yay!
Nice.
It's just a bit different.
Okay. Can I take one of
Because
the
this one
sauce-
has limitations.
Ah, what are the limitations?
I will
I'm
post
sure
a
we'll
link really
find
quickly.
out.
Give me a sec.
You can't shove people into it.
There you go.
By the way, can I take one of the... how many
yeah.
sausages are there in my bag?
8 sausages.
Okay. Can I take one of them and eat them?
You die.
Oh, you can hide in it for 10 minutes. In the haversack.
It's an extremely good sausage, and you feel like you're satiated for the rest of the day. Your tummy is full.
Does the haversack work like the bag of holding, where if I put one inside of another one, I can go to the
Yes.
astral plane?
Exactly, yes. The limitations of the handy haversack is if it is overloaded or if a sharp object pierces it or tears it, the haversack ruptures and is destroyed. And if it's destroyed like this, its contents are lost forever.
So it just
Oh.
goes into the void.
So don't put
Yeah.
knives and daggers in there.
Okay.
But can we put like angry men in it and then stab it?
I mean, it has, instead of like 2 side pouches, this one has a single large entrance. And it's 8 cubic feet, which can like hold 80 pounds.
Oh, we need to convince a villain to put their hand in it and then stab the bag.
Oh my god. You gotta like the fucking Infinity War, just like open a portal and cut off the guy's arm.
Yeah, that's what they
I do
should
remember
have done,
someone,
but they never did.
someone made a design that was stupid. It was they essentially like drew up schematics and stuff for an arrow tipped with a glass contraption on it that had a. I can't remember if it was a bag of holding and a portable hole, or two portable holes, one rolled up. But essentially, it held it so the rolled up portable hole, when the arrow impacted, the glass would shatter and the momentum would put the portable hole into the other one, or the bag of holding, whichever was on in front. And then because you have any of the like bag of holding, portable hole, it would immediately just wipe out anything in like a 10-foot radius.
So for anyone
They
that
designed like a glass tip for an arrow that you put them in.
yeah, so for anyone that can't imagine it, but have played Breath of the Wild, it's basically the arrows from there, the blue arrows that whenever you hit a normal enemy, they just vanish into thin air. So it's basically that.
And you don't even have to be that accurate because it's a 10-foot 10-foot gate.
Oh, well,
Imagine
that's a
Pac-Man
nice
eating
surprise.
himself and blowing up.
Yeah,
What was the
Yeah,
final
Get it
number?
back.
that would have
Oh,
been.
the weather, the D100, 46. Was
46.
it weather, whatever the
the
D100?
D100, so we know like random events.
Yeah, I just whatever.
Definitely not random. What are you talking about? I have all of this prepared.
Yeah, you definitely thought up of all the stuff that we just somehow come across free bags that appear in front of us as like
Yeah.
some lights
No.
go off.
I'm wondering if that was a
Okay.
reward, not stealing shit.
Well, it was like they put it right in front of us.
That's true.
You don't know what the number said, and maybe I didn't like what the number said. It just made something up as a consequence of your actions.
Could have been. Well, you did ask me +1 or -1, and then I said +1.
In the middle of the road, you find a very large stone. Smaller than this one, but it kind of like blocks the entire path.
Okay.
And you see something sticking out of it. And
Oh, I'm gonna try and rip it out.
all right, make a strength
Immediately.
check.
You don't even know
You
what
don't
you're
even know what's
trying to
pulling
rip
on,
out.
It's just you're doing it.
I'm just grabbing it and pulling it out. No, it was on the 20 for a second. No.
Oh, that's an 8.
You put your hands on this stick-like figure, and you're like, it just does not budge.
What are you doing over there? I
Trying to
asked.
pull whatever this is.
Hmm.
No, I went back to fucking Daddy. I'm trying to pull this out.
Val just looks up for a second. Teddy? Oh no.
Can I try to pull out whatever he's trying to pull out?
Go ahead.
What's my strength? I do know that nothing is minus. It's either 0 or 1.
I'll even give you a plus D4 for guidance.
Strength is 0. Oh, you have guidance? Ah. Well, I
Yeah,
have
I'll
Bardic
give you-
Inspiration. You could have just asked me to give you Bardic Inspiration, and then I could have gave you an extra dice.
Well, Bardic Inspiration is limited guidance.
For any D20.
Yeah, but it's limited, whereas the guidance is a
You only have
cantrip.
5 casts of it, while guidance
Yeah.
is infinite.
Yeah, I guess so. So 1d4 as well. And that is the worst fucking roll ever.
Oof.
That is literally
Your hands actually like,
Oof.
because of the rain, the hilt is kind of like starting to get slippery, and you just kind of like, and almost like punch yourself in the face.
Yeah, I've done that before. Well, I can't do this one. Guess I just stuck there.
Fuck it. I've been lucky so far. Although I do have terrible strength.
You can always just hit a nat 20 and win.
Yeah. Uh, 10. Not good.
We're all
14.
rolling so bad.
You put both your hands on the hilt of this random stick and this random stone. But even you do not manage to
Oh, man. You say
That
even
would
me. It's not
nudge it
surprising. I'm a
any
weenie.
further from the stone. It's stuck in there, alright.
There would have been something so poetic about Val being the only survivor and then just getting like lucky over and over again and being like, oh, guess I'm lucky again.
Oh, man.
Unlike the others.
Okay.
Oh boy, a bag of holding. Yay.
So, I don't think we can do anything with this rock, so shall we just carry on?
Little did you know, it's the hammer from Lipa.
Oh, man.
That was so long ago.
It was.
Well, the thing is, it would be more that we would try to actually lift the actual rock
That's
itself
true, we would not be able to
than actually try to pull out the sword. Because she couldn't pull out the sword, she literally just lifted up the entire rock out of it. That's why it became a
Right.
mace.
Damn.
Night is starting. As the rain grows even heavier, the sun is starting to set. And are you guys going to make a campfire, or are you going to keep on walking through the night
I'd
to
say
get to your destination?
set camp. The thing is, if the guy is dead, I don't like. It's already been long enough that he might be dead. I don't exactly expect him to be alive. It's just that we need to get like the stuff that he had, because they want a map.
I mean, I'm not in need of a rest or anything, so I can keep going. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
Yeah, my
I mean,
character
we don't
doesn't
need a
really-
rest. May as well keep going. Of a small
Yeah.
chance, but it helps.
No, that's true.
Oh fuck! I deleted my rain. By
No.
accident. Oh well. So what we doing?
Just carrying on.
Yeah, forging on.
All right. This would give people a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Oh, it'd be the whole night we go for.
Trying to remember exhaustion's first point.
So what is exhaustion? Because we've never used that
basically,
before.
the longer you go on without like rest, or the more you like get poisoned or be in certain areas, you could get a point of exhaustion, which gives you accumulating debuffs over time. To eventually, if you have 5 points of exhaustion, you die.
Oh,
Yeah, no. 6 levels. Disadvantage on ability checks, then speed halved, then disadvantage on saving throws and attack rolls, then hit point max halved, speed reduced to 0, and at 6 you just die. Yeah, that's the point. It will give us disadvantage on all ability checks. Maybe we do nap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine, we'll have a little nap.
Yeah.
We'll have a rest.
I'd say it's just ability checks, not weapon attacks and shit.
Yeah, because weapon attacks is a
Yeah.
3.
Okay, yeah.
3 levels. But yeah.
So we do
Cool.
the nappies.
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
As I said, it's already been so long that he's probably dead. I don't exactly expect it to be alive. And if he is alive, then it's just a nice surprise.
There you go.
I wonder if there's still disintegrated boar on this tree. Like the mark
this
of
is,
the
nah,
book.
this is the new map. What are you talking about?
Wait, what was it from
Um,
this side that it was? Because it was either that side or over here. But it's been like half a year and I can't exactly remember it very well. There's a camp, or a circus, or a tiny shop.
Trying to like find some good tent thingies. Oh, that one's ugly.
I feel like that one's pretty big. Tiny tents. Well, we're probably going to be the size of the tents anyway, so... Does it make sense?
Y'all making a campfire as well and try to like secure it from the rain, or
I have prestidigitation. I can just light it up, but we'd probably have like a small thing over it to keep it going.
alrighty. There we go.
Do we need like a survival check
Small
for that?
campfire
or-
has been set up. Nah, you're seasoned adventurers. You know how to make a campfire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except Val, I think. Val is just a guy from a crafting guild. Well, he joined the crafting guild.
I know how to make a campfire.
However, I am
If
going
anything,
to roll.
fire and combusting things is my expertise.
Yeah, for you, yeah.
Let's roll something else for funsies.
Okay. Are you the one who's going to be rolling this time?
Correct. All right. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Interesting. Is someone gonna keep watch?
We probably would take like
What's the night
2
gonna
hour
look like?
shifts. Like,
Yeah.
2 hours me, 2 hours Val, 2 hours Callahan.
All right, and that's the order.
Yeah, well,
I don't mind. I could actually keep watch for 4 hours.
yeah, I'm a half elf as well. I could probably do like a few hours as well, but yeah. So Callahan does like half of it, then it's just I do 2 and Val does 2.
I'll take last two. Yeah.
And that makes 8.
Alrighty. Then the first 4 hours go to
Callahan.
Galahad. Alrighty.
Let me guess, wolves attack.
No. Galahad.
Yes.
As the rain is just pouring down this night, doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. The campfire has kind of gone long out at this point, unless you're keeping it on and secure.
I don't know, the others are asleep. I don't need the campfire up.
Alright, do you have dark vision?
Yep.
Oh, at least half the party has dark vision, because I have dark vision as well.
It looks to be a fairly quiet night. Up until about your shift is almost done. You're about 3.5 hours in.
Okay.
As you do spot there's like multiple sounds around you. One is rain clashing on the rocks. There are like bats flying around, and give me a perception check, please.
Yes, sir. A 13.
All right. As the night rolls, you see the shadows of the bats. You also see more shadows near the ground. Bigger shadows, as if it's just straight up a small, literally what you could already make out from your 60 feet of dark vision, a small band of goblins is trying to sneak up on you. They're not even like trying to hide beneath or under trees because they think they have the advantage of the night.
Okay.
and
Can I
they
tell
don't-
how
they don't
many there
assume.
are?
Sorry?
Can I tell how many there are, or?
They're all like not hiding at all. So you can tell that there are 6 goblins.
Okay.
2 of them are wielding short bows, while 2 of them have a scimitar and a shield, and the others are wearing clubs.
Okay. Wait, let me. Can I drag to where I
Oh,
am? in
yeah, my
camp?
bad. Who wants to be in what tent, by the way?
I will be in this tent.
Cool. And how far away are these goblins right now?
Let me grab a thingy. I gotta plop these villagers in the bag as well really quickly. Get in there. We're not even gonna get to the Crackmaw Castle, I think.
Well, I was trying to speed it along, but it seems like we have a lot of
The
events.
dice are saying other things.
Yep.
It's funny, it's like on a 17 to 20, you would get an encounter, and I rolled a nat 20 first try, and I was like, well, you're not the only one that can roll nat 20s today.
Yep.
Let me grab them. Here we go. I assume you can see them or not? Oh, no.
I can see
I see an
2,
archer. I see
Yeah,
2
2.
archers.
3, 4.
And these are the club
5,
dudes.
5,
6.
6. There we go.
We see all
we go.
6.
I can see 6
Um,
goblins.
Game, thank you. Let's say, because you can see up to here. They're like slowly just like kind of approaching from this side. They're barely into, like they're moving very slowly, barely into your vision.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1 for their stealth, so that's very funny. Kind of like trying to surround you, but still keeping like their war, their troop. Okay.
What was that, 60? Okay.
Yeah, about.
65.
It's like
70.
literally in like the out reaches of your let's just do it like this. Yeah, okay. Like that. They're slowly approaching, just like you even like hear them snickering.
Yes.
Okay.
More steel, more steel.
Okay, and they're just
Oh
sneak
wait, you
right
don't
now.
speak Goblin, don't you?
I don't actually.
Okay, yeah. So they're just literally just like
Do I speak?
Okay, but they're not like they're just sneaking closer right now. They're not like readying an
Yes,
attack right then.
they don't even like, if you are straight up looking at them, they don't even notice it. Like
I-
they are so like happy to have found like people they could rob that it's like and thinking that the knight is there, so you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on them right now.
Oh yeah, Val, you probably didn't notice, but you're the only one who can understand Goblin now.
Oh, boy.
The rest of us cannot, so it's just like garbled noises for the rest of us, except for you.
Wonderful.
Just saying, these places around the map are mud because of the rain, so they will be difficult terrain.
Oh right, okay. Well, I guess I'd be more like here then.
Alrighty.
I wouldn't like
Um,
actively sit in mud.
I would have thought
If
that you
you,
would have been
uh,
closer to fire, like over here or something.
So,
No, the fire's out anyway.
Yeah, I guess so.
so what are you doing?
No, right now I'm just keeping an eye on them and waiting for them to get a bit closer.
In
Are
that
you-
case,
would you not
they're, like,
inform us?
slowly just
No, I don't want to give away that they're here yet. The second I make a noise.
the archers are kind of just like stopping right around here,
Okay.
while the others would sneak more by.
Okay. Sorry, can I just... Okay. Right. I mean, I'm just gonna kind of nonchalantly, walk over here and just start, like, rustling the tent. But as if I'm, like, checking up on it, but I'm just trying to make some noise inside.
They kind of like stop in their tracks. It's like holding their hands to the rest. It's like waiting for you to like to go back to your sitting and meditating.
And I'll just go around this side here. I'll, like, crouch down next to one of the pegs in the floor and I'll be like, goblins.
You want some XP?
I think I'd be too asleep to hear that, but I don't think Tick sleeps.
Yeah,
So,
so it would be more...
Tick would-
me-
Poke me,
Yeah.
I think.
Do I see, like, Tick move then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. If I see that, then
Tick speaks common, so he'll
Yeah.
hear you and then poke me.
yeah, go
Hey,
wake them up. And I'm just gonna like turn around and go like here.
Alright. With that move, they finally see you like just going outside again, being alone, so they're going a bit further again.
I'll
Okay.
say, as
and-
soon as I'm awake, I'll stay in my tent, kind of hiding, but I will use the action to summon my. Do I want a flamethrower here?
Has a Tick gone over to Tados?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll send Tick
Yeah.
over immediately to go poke Terrence.
And as
And,
a
it-
adventurer for a few years, I can hold the situation, so I wouldn't just like jump out and. I don't know.
Is a Tick trying to be stealthy, or I say straight up just like flying out of the tent and straight up into
It'll walk, kind of.
It's like
heel on the ground.
the
Alright.
bird walk of like
it's just a
bouncing.
yeah.
Little
For
hop.
me,
Yeah,
little
little bird
bird.
hop.
Let me just. Oh, okay.
And I guess their perception is like 30.
Ooh, they have a -1 in perception, which
Oh.
literally saved you.
Oh,
I rolled a 15, and that was my DC for it, but it has a -1.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Tick
They
wakes me up.
do not think that like a bird is anything to be wary of.
Oh, perfect. So after Tick's done that, I am gonna teleport over to this goblin archer.
Are you gonna miss the step?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Uh,
This would interrupt the long rest you're about to take.
I mean,
So
unless
yeah,
I can take out
getting
you,
interrupted
you
either
arise a bit
way.
later. You're still gonna resume your long rest then.
That's fine. I mean, unless I can take these 6 goblins by myself, but I feel like I should wake the others.
I think you should.
Oh, yeah.
So if there were like 3 of them, I might have given it a go, but 6 seems like a bit of a push.
yeah.
I'm gonna put these ones at 6. I'm gonna put these ones at 10. Where's the other guy? There's the other guy. And these guys at 12. Alright. You gotta straight up run at them and engage instantly.
Yeah, so I've just teleported over to this one. I'm ready to just like go for him.
All right, okay. You gotta like disappear into the night. It's like you leave behind your black sand. It was, I believe, right? And
Yeah, it's like
the
sand,
goblin is
yeah.
just all of a sudden met with a clothed person right in front of him. Like, huh? And go ahead and roll your attack with advantage, I'll say, because they're not fucking expecting a teleport.
Oh, in that case, I'm
Wait,
great weapon
it is-
mastering this.
It's dark vision, though, so the advantage would cancel out by. Or does it work that way? Hold up, let me read in dark vision again. Attacking with dark vision. Okay, no, you do have advantage.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do my great weapon master then. So I get this. Yeah, then they cancel out.
Technically, because you do have a disadvantage, it would have had to cancel out, but I don't like that ruling. Because you have
Okay.
double advantage and one disadvantage.
Yeah. Does a 12 hit?
Oof. It's you appear in front of the goblin and you instantly like unsheath your gun sword, I believe, right?
Yeah.
You go for the smack, but as with darkness, even you like kind of like misjudge where his head would be, and like he wears his hair up like kind of like a man bun, a high man bun, and
Okay.
you just cut the bun straight off. You aimed like a
Oh.
little too high, thinking that this dark part of the goblin in this darkness was still part of its body itself, and it just like
I was
gave
hoping the
him a free
archer would
haircut.
have like piddly AC.
Goblins have fairly high, and with a shield they have 15. Without, they are 13.
Oh, one off. Fuck.
And that will start the combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to roll initiative.
I did it
Yay!
right.
Let's
One.
go.
And I'm first. Wonderful. How far away are they? So from my tent, that is. How much is that? 35 feet.
I think it's further, isn't it, from the tent? Yeah, 45.
45 feet. So from the tent, 1, 2, 35 would be there. How much is 15 feet? So up to there. Up to like where they are.
Right next
Okay.
to him.
Yeah, right next to them. Diagonal. Okay, so I'd be able to get there. I want to go, yeah, up to there, and
Dark
then
vision, right?
yes, I have dark vision. I
Okay.
can see them up to 60 feet, and then I use Thunder Wave, which in a
Alright.
15 feet cube. I roll 2d8 thunder damage, and on a failed save, they get pushed back. On a pushed back 10 feet, and on a save throw, they take half damage and don't get pushed back. So yeah, they get pushed back 10 feet. And yeah, let's
If
roll.
you reach there, you can catch one extra dude in it.
It depends how he counts it. Like if it's a 15 feet cube, then yeah, it would probably be that much. It
I'd
just
say if
depends.
So if it's radius, it's
Um,
there. If it's cube, it'll reach.
Yeah, it's a cube
That
of
would be
15
from
Oh,
feet.
you,
okay, so well
but it
then.
would be.
I was thinking a radius. Yeah.
Gonna say it could be like this. Then 5, then 15. That will be the range.
Well, I was. It goes from me.
Yeah, it's from him. So be if it's radius, it'll reach.
So from where
This
I
one-
am, it goes. It's a 15 feet cube. It's not a directional type of thing.
Radius. Yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
it
Okay.
catches, it catches all three of those.
But it
Yeah.
is from you.
Yes, it's from me. So 15 feet
fif-
from me, but it's a cube.
Yeah, yeah. But a cube just means it goes up. Because I don't think you actually hit all 3 of these.
No,
No matter
if,
what
if
you
it
do.
was radius, that's why I was asking. If it was radius, it wouldn't hit
No, it's
because it
cube.
would go.
You would
Yeah,
only hit
because it's a
2
cube.
of
It goes
these.
out 15 in every direction. No, it hits the one here as well.
No, it doesn't. It's a
I'm
cube.
just leaving it up to Joel.
Yeah, no, because it's a cube. If it was radius, it would be 3, and then it would stop. It would go to this one.
This is the 50-foot cube.
Isn't it 15-foot radius centered
Well,
on him?
It would be
So it's
15
15
foot.
out.
No, it's not radius. It's 50
No,
foot
no,
total.
yeah, it would be 15 foot each side, not 15 foot from him, because then it would be a 30-foot cube.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. A
it's
willing.
centered.
Which Thunderwave? A
So kind of
wall
how you would
thundering,
casting it is like this then,
force.
which you are.
Well, it would be
oh,
from
No, it's
Tala.
centered
Clipped
on
out
it's
from
centered on
me.
Terrence.
Yeah, so it wouldn't hit anything, would it? Because it'd be like this.
Yeah, if that's what you do.
That wording is weird.
No, it would be in front of you.
A wave of thundering force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you, so it originates from me,
It is centered
must
on you,
make
yeah.
a concentration saving throw. Yeah, so that's what the description of
No,
like.
because it. Because I used it before as a druid, it is if you know that it's it would be like
Like
that
that.
centered on you. So it's actually you don't want to cast that because it's not going to hit anything.
I've never cast it like that. In my opinion,
Really?
it's always been like you can cast it from you as like a starting point, so you would be able to cast it like
I
that.
think that I always thought Thunderwave was like an outburst. Like
yeah, I'm
from
pretty sure it's
you.
always been described as that. 'Cause that's one thing I did is when I was a druid, I was always in the middle of people, and then if I transformed back, Thunderwave like clears around you.
Yeah, because what I thought it was that it would be like the like 15 feet like around, not okay. How do I delete that?
Very
Erase
so.
button. Yeah. I drew it, but I don't know
If
how
it
to
just
erase
if it just says it comes
Yeah.
from you, though, you probably could. Like I
Okay.
don't know. That
Okay.
seems.
It just depends
open
on
to
like
interpretation.
what your rules it has.
Yeah, I think that sounds like fairly open.
I'm now realizing how badly written this spell is, but
Yeah,
every interpretation is like I can see an argument for that.
yeah. It's originating from you, so it could be
Yeah.
like in front.
Yeah.
It could be on you.
I'm
it
gonna
could be-
just fucking rule it in my games that it's from you, so you can cast it in front of you,
That's fair.
so you can cast it like this.
Wee.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought like, okay, yeah, I would be able to at least hit like these two guys, but it's just like if Jolt is okay with that, then it's okay. But if it's like, oh yeah, one block around me, then I'd probably use something else instead. Because I thought like, oh yeah, I could probably like run into here or something and then just use that. It all just depends.
Kind of like
What are you trying to check?
this is the cube.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering who actually want to go for. I'd probably just go for the guys that are literally right in front of me.
What should be? Trying to see if you would be able to eat both.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Just in time.
Yeah, no.
This would be 16-ish.
Yeah, not the
Hmm.
clearest.
Just gonna say you can
Name
hit 2 of
spell.
them.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because the moment that I saw them placed like that, I thought like, oh, I can probably use that. So yeah. Let me roll my damage, and then you'll need to roll Constitution for the 2 polearm guys. So
Alrighty.
that one and that one. I'm just gonna
No,
push
those
them
are
back.
clubs. What do you mean?
Clubs. Sorry. So yeah. 2d8s.
Right, so that's 3 con saves.
There you go. So
That is a 17. That is a 2. That is a 7. Oh no, it's just 2, right? Okay,
Yes,
so
just 2.
one hit and. So this guy made it. This guy didn't.
okay, he still takes half damage, so he still takes 6 damage, but he doesn't get pushed back. The other guy gets pushed back 10 feet.
Alrighty. You basically like run up and instantly form your hands into kind of like a ball motion, and your hand goes forwards, and a thundering boom in as if like the storm started from the rain that is pouring down, and it's instantly like this guy is preparing. He puts his club right in front of his face and manages to endure it. This guy is straight up blasted back and dies from the impact.
Damn, 12 damage immediately killed it. Damn.
He actually. This doesn't work like Baldur's Gate. If they're wet, they don't take more from lightning damage.
Well, it wasn't. It was thunder damage, not lightning damage.
That's thunder? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
1 down, 5 to
Oh.
go.
And I will move 10 feet back because I had a attack, which because of my thing gives me an extra movement whenever I do an attack action. So I will move 10 feet back.
Alrighty.
And ooh, can I move behind? Okay, so I was over here. Can I move? No, probably I can just move like there. So that's that. Yeah, slightly behind the stump. Thank you. Yeah,
Alrighty.
so I might have a tiny bit of cover.
Val.
That took a lot
heard some
longer just because.
commotion. I definitely sure as shit would have heard the thunder wave.
Yeah, everything in 300 feet of me hears the thunder wave.
Yeah.
Oh, about to get an owlbear in here as well.
So if I...
Okay.
Okay, 25. No, I'm not going to be able to reach it, so... Let's just run here, take cover behind the... Am I stuck on the grass? Yeah. Take cover behind the big old log. And... Where are the... Trying to see amongst all the trees. Where the other... Oh, there's the other archer. Because he can... Yeah, I'll take a shot at the archer cast.
All of your dark vision. What the hell, bro?
Yeah, we're good at it.
Damn.
Actually, to be fair, fuck no, I don't have dark vision. That's the point.
Oh,
Oh,
Shit.
then you wouldn't be able to
yeah.
see any of this.
I remember. Yeah, now I remember. You usually have like your tiny balls.
Yeah, my
That's like
balls.
you.
So can I just do the regular thing? Because I usually just have, because I have my bag of 1,000, so I have 4 things just always lit. Because I can change what it's on at the cost. So Is it an action or object interaction to just chuck a ball in the general vicinity?
I'd say you can cast it and chuck it.
Well, it's already casted, thankfully, because I keep him. I've got my bag of 1,000 balls, and then I keep the 4 that are always lit up in my pocket, so I can just grab them. Because
Alright.
I'm learning that dark vision is important.
Have to
Yes.
grab him and chuck him would be your action, because throwing anything is your action.
You would have had to hold it.
You know what? Well, brr. Actually,
little
okay.
glowing
Fuck around with
balls.
action economy. I can command tick to do that because commanding tick is a bonus action.
Alrighty.
So I'll get tick to grab one and chuck it at the general area of the goblin archer. So yeah, will light up both of them, I guess, if I get it there-ish. And then that lets me use a regular action to cast Firebolt.
You would only be able to see this one. Because it's basically...
It's 5 light, then 5 dark. Or dim light.
This is like the stuff you can see with it.
Okay. Well, there's another... This one would be... Or did you say it was like the middle one is bright and then that's dim?
Middle one is bright and the outer one is dim.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if I get... Then I will...
At least I think that's how it works.
Well, it says 5 foot. I mean, technically, if it was that, you just put it on, like... It's like with things that say 10 foot square, you can put it on the corner of a thing, and then it will be
Turn.
this bright and then this dim. Fucking with grid combat. David with and the so I can hit them for all that for a shit roll. Yep. Well, at least I can see.
Yeah. You're the only one who actually needs to be able to, but
It's okay, you can see 2 gobos now.
I can see some gobos. I'll do
Right.
that and then go back to cowering.
We're gonna have the funnies now.
are we at half cover behind this log, or is it like
No.
quarter cover?
None.
Okay.
Yeah.
No cover behind the log. Understood.
Unless you drop down. But it basically like stops just a bit above your knees, so it's not a lot of cover.
Understood.
The archer in front of Galahad. Let's see here. Is going to disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
He's going to use his nimble escape. He's literally just like has a guy who appear in front of him, black mist, give him a haircut, like. Seems to be running through the light 30 feet back and trying to take a shot at you. Let's see here. That is a 9.
That does not hurt.
And his spear, it straight up like whizzes past you, into the tree behind you, thunk deep into the night. Then the other archer is having his turn. Where the fuck is he?
He's having a
He's
stroke.
right there,
More
yeah.
like
He's gonna be trying to get out of the light. He's gonna be seeing the dead body of his buddy over here, and he's going to chuck an arrow. Yes, that's enough. Towards Terrence in front of him.
okay.
That is a 9.
Misses.
And where was he beforehand? 20. Okay. He's going to be walking over here and taking the hide bonus action,
They have a lot
Which
of different
is-
bonus actions, don't they?
the nimble escape,
And hide.
disengage or hide action as a bonus action on each of its turns.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. They have
Okay,
a
what-
lot
where
of
was he?
different bonus actions.
Right, he was here.
That is Archer 2's turn.
And it has now disappeared from view. Then it's Clubby 1, I think. Oh no, wait, this are the shield fellas. And he is going to be... He's not going to be walking in the light. He's going to be walking right out of sight of it and
Okay.
making an attack. That is a 19.
That does hit.
And he's going to be slashing with his scimitar. And deals 3 slashing damage.
I have a resistance to all damage currently.
And deals 1 slashing damage. And his buddy is going to...
No, not the 1 damage.
Alright. I believe that's... Yeah, okay, he can get up to there. And he's going to take the shield action, or the dodge action, I mean. So it gets a +2 to AC. These aren't here yet. Galahad.
What can I do? Because I used my action to start, didn't I?
Yeah.
God,
Got a bonus
do I-
action.
It's true. I will. I mean, I guess I'll run around this side of the goblin, and then I'll just Shield of Faith myself. Yeah, that is a bonus action. Yeah, I'll just use Shield of
Alrighty.
Faith.
Does it matter? No, okay. Dark vision, so it doesn't matter. Alrighty. So
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
plus
that'd be
2 to your
me.
AC.
Yes.
Then it will be Mr. Clubby's turn. And... as per his instruction, he's going to follow his leader fella into battle and try to bash Terrence in the back of the head. Or the side of the head. Just a 21. But it's a club, don't worry. So that's only... Clubs aren't finesse, are they?
No, I don't think so.
Actually, I got it on this this
No.
neat little paper here.
They are simple bludgeoning.
On the
And they have
he
done
deals
like
0 damage.
three. How's he done that then?
He has a -1 in strength. Alrighty. 0 damage on Terrence. Your turn. I don't know if you're
waves
muted.
at you and goes, "Eh."
Thanos muted.
Sorry. Thank you for noticing. Yeah. So I don't know when I got muted. Probably like a minute ago. Anyway.
A while ago.
Well, the thing is, everyone else was doing their stuff. I probably like stood up and pressed by accident. Never mind. So yeah, he did 0 damage, like
Yep.
hitting me with a fucking pool noodle.
He's weak as fuck.
Yep.
He hasn't
Um,
earned the ranking for a sword yet, so he's just bonking you, but he doesn't have any just honestly just bonks into your armor, and you just barely feel a thing, as if like someone's giving you a head pat.
Yeah. Now I'm just wondering what I want to use. I could use Thunder Wave again, and then try to knock them back. What options do I have? You know what? I'm gonna just do a weapon attack on... Do I want to maneuver myself first? Let me read my flourishes. So I have defensive flourish, slashing flourish. I probably use that one then.
I mean, we're going to a big castle thing, and we're not getting a full rest. Do we need to use resources on goblins
I guess
when
not.
we're on our way to a big castle that's full of
Yeah.
dangerous shit?
Then I just attack that guy. Roll d20. That's gonna be +5? Yes, +5. There you go. Roll. That was on the 3 the entire time. I really need to roll by hand. So yeah, I attempt to hit that guy. I fail.
Unfortunately, it does. He managed to kind of like block it with his club, and swish it to the side. His club is good for something at least.
Yeah. Can I do anything else? I can give Bardic Inspiration. And seeing that someone can't get a hit off, I will give a Bardic Inspiration to Galahad as a bonus action.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's on any D20, isn't it?
Yes, on any d20, and I believe on some weapon attacks you can do that as well. Let me check. Bardic Inspiration.
Would be to hit, not
You
for
can,
damage.
yeah, you can inspire other creatures. Music to do so.
But yeah,
you
if it
can-
says any D20, that includes one. It's a D20.
and had to choose one creature within 60 feet who can hear you. That the creature. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, all good.
Cool. And then that's
Feature
just a +4
again.
that I can use after the roll, can't I?
It's a +6.
A +6. Or well,
Yes, it's a D6. It's a
Yeah.
D6.
Cool. Okay.
So on any D20 roll, you can add that. Does it say anything else? Or saving throw. The creature can wait until after the roll, the D20, before deciding. So if you think it's gonna miss, you can roll it before Jolt says it.
Oh, okay, so I can
yeah,
roll the
you can
D20 and then roll.
Yeah, you can decide
Yeah,
like
cool.
if you want to roll it or not.
Yeah,
Uh,
I remembered it was something like that, but I couldn't remember what the ruling was. So after I roll the D20, but before Jolt says, oh, it hits or misses or whatever.
Yeah,
Cool.
and it lasts 10 minutes. So you have that now, and that's my
Nice.
turn.
Alrighty, Val.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
Clunky, yeah.
Clunky.
Actually, Val is the
You currently do not see any goblins.
Yeah.
The life, the life coming back to Val's
Um,
eyes as they say McClunky.
Well, I know
you
what they
do
are,
see
but
Galahad trying to hit something in the dark.
Yeah, that's okay. Who needs to make hit rolls? I will use my action to summon my flamer, and these fuckers are getting blasted. Right.
When you can't see them is the thing, so...
One. No, it's. I
It's a
I'm not
15-foot
completely
cone.
blind.
So he's just aiming in the general
yeah,
direction.
I take disadvantage to make attacks because I can't see well enough, but I know where bodies are, like when they're right next to me. Like,
mean,
It is Jolt's decision.
my opinion is like completely fucking dark, so you won't be able to see anything.
But
Like
we're-
you can hear things in the dark, while it's also raining, but it's also like you
Is
can't
the
really
moon
fucking tell where
currently
anything is.
out? What is the
I say,
phase of the
we're
moon?
outside. We're not in a cave. You know, you go outside, you can still see somewhat.
I mean, like I said, the sky is dark,
Okay.
fucking gray while it's
Uh.
raining as well. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna rule that it's like you
Okay.
can't see anything without dark vision.
Okay.
Anything without dark vision. Like I don't even know where like
You
the
you can
people
see
next to
5
me
feet in
are.
front of you.
5 feet.
It's basically the moonlight has not been
Yeah, but that's just making
I see.
characters without dark vision unplayable because so much happens at night or something. Like outside in a cave, I'd have a torch.
why
but,
you
like,
light things up. I'm gonna check what the internet says right now.
Well, did you use your is your bonus action used to activate your flamer?
My bonus action activates it. I'd have to use an action to summon it.
Ah.
But no, I feel like attacking in the dark gives disadvantage, absolutely. But like, literally not knowing where anything is outside of like 5 feet is like actually blind. The game is unplayable because I
Because-
wouldn't even know where to throw the balls. to
Because,
light up.
for example,
Like,
there is stuff that does like give off light in nature. The stars, the moon, all that
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. It's like if it was
even through the
legitimately I cannot
clouds.
see past 5 feet.
Yeah.
How would I even know where to throw
Yeah,
the balls to light up
it's,
anything that's actually unplayable?
Everyone
if
on
I
the
can't
internet
see?
says as well, it's like fully engulfed in darkness. So
Damn,
there's like instantly light a torch, so you have like
some
30
vision.
feet of vision around you, and then make Tick carry it or something.
So wait, if
Wait,
for
so I
example,
can't...
you had two creatures that were like 65 feet apart, they would not know that the other creature is there, even with dark vision, which means that they could never like go towards. Well, they could go towards
Yeah, I'm
them,
not
but
asking to see 60 feet.
it's
I'm
fine.
asking to know if someone is within 10 feet, like someone is standing next to me.
I'm gonna say because of like fucking sounds and shit, you will be able to know if someone is like around you, but you won't be able to know specifically, so you'll be attacking with disadvantage. But anything other than that, you will not know where they are in its entirety.
That's
So
fine.
you
Yeah,
can-
that's what I'm saying. Is attack with disadvantage. Sure, that's why I'm using AOE and stuff. But you were saying I don't even know where they are. I'm like I don't know.
As of now, you don't,
Anything
because
is-
it's outside of your 5 feet.
Yeah. Well, light up my flamethrower to make the attack and sweep it over them, because that's the big old flamer I can see.
I mean, you can like randomly point your cannon towards something, but you don't hear or know where they are.
Yeah.
So I'd make you roll a d4 and shoot you in a random direction.
I just feel screwed because you put out the fire because it's raining, so we have no.
I didn't do
torches.
that.
Oh well.
I asked Galahad if he was keeping up the fire, and he said he wasn't.
To be fair, I didn't know that this is how we were doing
yeah,
the vision, because I assumed that if there were like sounds and stuff and they were that close, I'd be able to know where
like-
they are.
Again, I'm totally okay with disadvantage or maybe like halving vision, but 5 feet is I'm not a melee character. I can't
Mhm.
operate like
But
that.
that's why you would have to like focus on getting lights as soon as possible.
Okay, but then I'd have to throw the balls and I don't know where to throw them.
Don't you have a torch?
but wouldn't that be like an action
So-
to light the torch?
I feel like everyone starts with like 10
think
torches, so you,
so.
yes, it would take an action, but like then you could fully see for the rest of your turns.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I just have to have a torch and then I can't do anything. But I can...
I'll say for now, because we just ruled it, like you already have your torch out now, but
Okay.
like for future rulings,
I was gonna say for
You're gonna
if
have to
I
light
had
a
known
torch.
that's how we were doing vision,
Yeah.
I would have like the torch always on me at all times.
yeah. I'm gonna say like if I for combat you just turn it
Yeah.
on. I won't be
I'm
able
sorry,
to
I'm sorry, I
eat
didn't mean to
having
argue,
fun
but
at
it's
least.
literally like I am
But
only ranged. I
for-
have nothing.
Yeah.
So
For future things, like you're gonna have to
Yeah.
get some form of light in there because it is completely dark in the wild.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
No, I know that. Yeah, I will just flame then, and I can't do I can't do the action and bonus action with different weapons because I'm holding a torch. So
20-foot
Just-
radius. Could give it a tick. We can have it in his beak.
true. Yeah, Tick can. They'll just hover next to me holding it.
Yeah. Okay.
So summon, and then they have to make DC 14. Yes.
Fucking crazy thing is, this is now bright light.
Wait, why
Yeah.
don't you just make Tick hold the orbs?
Because the orbs are
tiny
really
radius,
small.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's a
yes.
suicide wish for Tick.
Yeah. Oh, but that's why I rely on like throwing them and stuff. But yeah.
Like literally, you do one torch, and this is your field of view now.
Yeah, that's Tick becomes Torchbot, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if
At
that's
night.
a torch, I'm gonna like give a buff to those bulbs as well because I feel like they would be way better then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like they would be there.
Oh, so should we actually just have it so it's they're in one spot, and then that's bright, that's dim, so it's
yeah,
like
it would be like
as was
this,
before? Yeah.
or
Okay. Yeah.
like that.
Okay, that's so much more usable because I was feeling like as the only one without dark vision. I'm just like, what do I do? Okay. So yeah, I can like that. So they have to make a DC 14. Oh, for these two, DC 14
Alrighty.
dex save, and if they succeed, it is half damage.
They both succeeded.
Damn it!
They managed to like all of a sudden see a cannon, and it's like, oh, I'll wait, you speak Goblin, right? It's like, oh fuck, big thing, and they dodge out of the way.
You fuckers.
So how much damage will it be?
Halved is rounding down, so they
Down.
take 4 damage.
Alrighty. Hey, I can use these again.
Oh my god, are they wounded?
Where is he? This
There he
fucker is heavily fucking wounded. Face is scorched. Hair is singed. Like, his hair is no longer there. Their club is like almost on fire. You know, like they're looking like Zuko right now, type deal. Bald and a scar on their face.
I feel like Zuko looked better than a goblin.
Nah, Zuko is Goblin. In fact, this is now Zuko.
Don't have him as a named character.
Oh no.
Lovely.
Just hurts more when he dies now.
Okay,
There you
now
go.
it's Goblin Archer once. If unless Val has something else to do.
Nope. That's all I get.
Okay, then Goblin Archer 1 goes
Where's
next.
Goblin 5? Oh, right. Never mind. This goblin comes out of hiding and shoots an arrow towards Galahad,
Okay.
which it gets with advantage because it was hiding. Which will be a 19.
Yeah.
They are rolling high.
Healing.
Things always roll high against me. I should make a character that just has like 5
Five.
AC at this
Here's the
point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then next Goblin Archer is... Oh wait, this guy can still go back into hiding, which it will... Let me roll. as it miserably fails to try and hide back behind this tree. He rolled a 9, and everyone's passive perception is higher than that, I think.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is higher than that.
Alright, goblin number 2, normal roll. That is a 20.
I might as well just take all my armor off.
And 8 piercing damage. As the arrow cinches and hits you straight up in the chest.
God damn.
You might
These
get
fuckers are
down
rolling.
instantly.
As it will try and hide and miserably fail as well. So like try and walk back a bit. But he fucking fails. As he rolled a fucking 2. Then the fighters are at turn. Just gonna do this. He's gonna be crawling over the log with difficult movement. Try to get that flanking bonus in. The goblins are using tactics. Be careful.
Okay.
And that is a 12.
Misses.
Alrighty.
My AC currently
Then-
is 16.
Other gobbo is gonna try and hit Galahad. Let's see.
25.
An 8.
No, that one misses.
Oh my god, it's scimitar just like swishes past you, and you manage to completely like block it with your gun sword. Ah, fool. And then it's your turn.
I mean, I'll just swing at him, I guess. Roll first. Okay, I'll use my bardic die on that.
Uh-huh.
So that's 11 plus 5.
That will hit.
16. Cool. So that's 1, 2 plus 3. Screw it, I'm smiting him. Fuck this guy. I'm taking out my anger on this goblin.
Time to do 30 damage. 20 damage, close enough.
Fucking Christ. How do you singe this fucking goblin to
Oh,
oblivion?
it's just a great sword straight down with like a lightning sound. I don't know. Fucking.
And then he's just like
You,
standing there as he
slam
falls
your
into.
blade down as kind of like dark clouds gather in one point to the sky. They circle and a thunder lightning strike comes down to earth and straight up just like, and the goblin just kind of like stands straight up. Then his arms drop down to his sides and he falls to his knees straight forwards, almost like licking your boot.
Right, and then where
He's
were
fucking dead.
the archers? There's one like up here.
Both of them are up there. They're
Yeah,
just
there's one over
really shit
here.
at hiding currently.
One over here.
Oh yeah, I see the other one. Oh, they're so far. I'd have to use a bonus action just to get to them.
Where's the other guy? I can't even see the other guy.
All the way back up
Oh,
here.
there he is. Oh, he's a completely different color.
Is he?
Yeah, he's brown. He's like black, not red anymore.
The fuck?
I wonder why his color changed. Oh, that's just the shadow.
It's in the shadow.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's the shadow
I
of
mean,
the
in
actual
that
tree.
case, because I killed a creature with a weapon attack, I get a bonus action weapon attack, so I'll get behind this goblin.
Alright, smack him. With advantage.
Yep.
Cool, I get that. Roll advantage. 18.
Nah, that misses, bro.
Cool. 1.
How much
2,
damage
I need
would
to
you have
smite
done?
This.
10 damage.
Do you singe this one as well?
Nah, this one's just a normal. It's just a normal, like, spinning greatsword slash.
Its head has been thoroughly cut off.
Okay, good. I have 5 feet of movement left. I'll go here. I'll start making my way to the archers.
So, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So it would be my turn next, or does Jolt want to do something?
Hmm?
I'm just waiting for you, Jolt. There you
Oh
go.
no, here
Cool,
you go.
cool. I thought that you wanted to do something or something like that. Okay, so I will let's use my rapier. Give me that d20. So gonna roll that, and that's gonna be a +5 to it. That is a 20 plus 5, so 25.
Oh, did you roll
But-
manually?
Yeah,
Very good.
just roll them manually.
Alrighty.
So that's
Double
on.
your dice. Wait, was that a sword attack?
Yes, rapier.
Melee? Okay.
Then that's gonna be 2d8. And oh shit. Oh yeah, doesn't matter. I didn't hit the last time anyway. +2 plus my dex, which is 3, so +5. So minimum 7 damage. Do I have any other pluses? No, that would only be the slash. If I want to do not the defensive slash, I don't need that one. Do I really want to kill him really badly? Deal extra damage to the target you hit and any other creature you choose within 5 feet. Yeah, I think I'll do a slashing flourish as well, which is gonna use up one of my bardic dice.
Damn, you're gonna overkill on this, huh?
Yeah. Plus d6.
Bruh, we are gonna need that later.
It's fine. I have like 3 more of them, and if we rest even for an hour, I restore some of them anyway.
Wasn't sure rest of this? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I just have as soon as the goblins appeared, I had just the image of us burning everything on goblins, getting to the castle, and just getting blasted.
You can repeat your long rest and just get your
Yeah.
things back. It would
Yeah.
be you arrive at the castle later. It would kind of be like an evening raid.
Yeah, that's fine with me. We just do our long rest and that's it. Okay, let's roll this. So does 20 damage kill it?
How do you end them?
I just slice him in half from top to bottom. It's like the equivalent of you know, the anime style of things of when the character gets cut and they don't know that they have been cut yet. It's just like that, and it's just like he starts splitting in
All of a
half.
sudden, he starts like South Park Canadian.
Yeah, basically that. So
Alrighty, he's
He just-
fucking cut in half.
and he's dead. And
Anything
I
else?
now have 45 movement, which means that I can move up there. Where's that? Oh, he's right there, right next to me. You know what? Yeah. Did I miss anything on the slashing flourish? 5 feet damage equals to the number you roll. Oh yeah, I could have done an extra 3 damage to him as well. So wait,
Like you needed it.
yeah, if I wanted to, but it's fine. So that's it. Oh wait,
Alrighty.
did I want to do anything else? Because I do have a bonus action. Healing wounds. Nah, I'm good. Well done.
All right, Val.
Now we continue the blasting. Who's left under all these trees?
There are two goblins.
I see that one. Is the it's back there.
Yeah, he's very hidden, even though he's completely not hidden. It's just because of the shadows changing his color.
So I'm gonna have tick, move. Tick can dash 60 feet. So they're like between them. Oh, it goes there, and then
That would lights up the entire area.
yeah, I think they're within that, and I can't get that far, but I can.
You can start moving there at least.
Yeah. I mean, I can move there and firebolt this dude. Be clear 7. Come on.
13.
13.
That just hits.
Let's go.
Nice.
4 D10. That's 2 damage because of fire.
That's
He hits.
over.
I hit
You waxed his eyebrows
double
off.
Damage. I have a feat to double the damage. to 2.
Oh my god, let's go. Anything else?
I let out just the most pathetic little. I got him.
He's doing it. He's getting over his
did it.
PTSD.
Yay.
Alright. The archer that shaves the eyebrows off is going to try and run even further.
Oh my god.
Actually, he's gonna try and shoot first into Terrence. This is a 20
That hits.
for 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Then he's going to try and bonus action hide, which he succeeds in. And all you see is him running in this direction before succumbing to the darkness. And the other one is at its turn. Where's the other one? There he is. When I can find him.
Yeah, right there.
It's going to be shooting one into Terrence as well. Which is an 18
That hits as well.
for 6 piercing damage.
Ah,
And he as well is going to try and hide. What is people's passive perceptions?
mine is 11.
Mine is also 11.
12 ticks is 14.
So only Tick would be able to see him running off into the distance.
Fine, Tick can follow him with the torch and light him up. Get his ass.
And that would be Galahad's turn again.
I have no way of catching up to them.
Dash.
And then I'll just get sniped by them and they'll run again.
Hey, if you keep dashing, you'll end up next to them.
I think if I keep dashing, I'll eventually die. Cool. I'll go sit on this log over here.
Alrighty. It's just not like my job's finished here. I'm taking a nap. Alright, Terrence.
Would I need to use an action to be able to see them?
The
Or-
one no, because his hiding failed. The other one, yes. For an active perception check.
Then I'd probably go for the one that I know where he is, because I'm presuming Tick would just be screaming out where the guy is. Where
This
is
one
he?
you know where he is.
Ah, that one. I thought that one succeeded this roll.
I don't know. The other one did.
Well, that one is invisible to me right now.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh no, this guy failed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy failed. This guy succeeded, and then because he was the closest to me, and then he like slank away to over here. Because I believe that one succeeded. Yeah, and this one was the one that was all the way over here. Okay, so I'd be able to see that guy. How far away is he? How do I check? Just move. Like 45 feet. Okay, well, that would mean that I can probably see him. How much is that? Within sight. Okay, so as long as I can see them, it is good. So I just use Vicious Mockery on the dude.
Alrighty.
Uh,
Which is a what save?
It is. You unleash a string of insulting words. Yeah. It's a wisdom save.
It is a 3.
Okay, then he would.
So what do you say to him?
Let me think. Is that your fucking best aim? And then I roll a d4. That is 4 damage. Or psychic damage.
Well, his
And
mind is absolutely shattered. He's rethinking his life choices at the academy.
and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Alright. Val.
And that was just my action. For my bonus action, I will use how far can healing word? The creature of your choosing. Yeah, that's
30
fine.
feet?
No, it's of your choosing that you can see within range. So it doesn't even have a distance. As long as I can see that creature. Oh no, it does. It's 60 feet. I'm a fucking idiot.
That's okay.
Yeah. I wasn't reading at the top where it says 60 feet. So yeah. I'm just gonna use healing word on myself.
Alrighty.
Because I'd rather not be at half health. And that's
Remember to
a
double your dice.
2d4 plus my spell ability modifier, which is 5. Plus 5. And is there anything else to that? Doesn't work on undead. That's it. I'm just checking if I have anything that boosts that as well. I do have Inspiring Leader, but that's more for boosting our recovery when we're like doing rest and stuff. Yeah, I have Song of Rest, which is just us resting. The extra hit increase. Wait, what's that? If you or any friendly creature you can hear you performing regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit dice. Each of the creatures regain an extra 1d6 hit points. The extra increase when you reach certain level. Okay, yeah, that doesn't matter. Where's that Inspiring Leader? It's right on my side. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that takes 10 minutes. Doesn't matter. Cool. So just roll that. Heal up. Sorry for the long wait. So I heal 9 health. Where am I? Yeah. 1. If it's gonna stop lagging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am 1 health off being full. That's it.
Yeah, already. Val then now.
Your turn.
Oh,
Sorry for the long
I'm not gonna
wait.
lie, I tapped out. I'm not gonna lie. It is-
Yeah, I was just reading through my shit because it's been like 2 weeks
with
since
all the
I.
love in the world, Taz, you read through every ability on your sheet.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, okay, he's there.
I really need
Tig's
to
gonna-
put short notes on of like
Yeah.
what everything does instead of having the entire thing on.
Dash. I'm gonna. Oh wait, no. What am I doing? 30. You know what? Because I still have both. I'm gonna give my boy a time to shine, so I can. Bonus action. Tick's gonna make an attack.
Damn.
I haven't done
It's
this
gonna
for a
spit.
while. Yeah.
Like duo.
16
Oh, yeah, that
for
hits.
for a whopping 2 damage.
2 spitting damage. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's an unmodified D4. Absolute, beast.
He,
of a hit.
however, is now bloodied.
Nice. And then I'm gonna take the firebolt. There's a 13, which I
It
think
does.
see again. For 1d10. Come on, a good roll here. Good damage roll. I can't get good damage rolls. Big damage.
Don't you have an ability that doubles that?
No, it ones are treated as 2s.
Ah,
So
okay.
doubles it if it's a 1.
Oh, still did
The main
quite
use
a
of
bit of
that thing
damage.
is it ignores fire resistance, which I literally took that feat just in case. Like, I was so built around fire, if we came up around something with fire resistance, I was fucked. So I was like, I'll just spend a feat to ignore fire resist. Otherwise, preempt the hard counter.
Once you get to the devils and demons, it's gonna kind of carry you.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, the
looks like
archers are having their turn again.
Yep. I'll
Number
try
one
to be
is going to
faster
shoot a
next time.
straight arrow at actually, he just got hit by a spitting maneuver, so he just turns around and goes to shoot the little birdie in the sky.
Don't forget he has disadvantage.
Oh yeah, true. That is a 14.
Oh, that hits.
Break. For 3 piercing damage.
Oh no.
And then it's going to try and run away while hiding once more. And that is a nat 1, so he tries to run towards this tree and hide,
He can't
not
help
knowing
but
he's
screaming the
miserably
whole
fucking...
time.
The other one comes out of the shadows. And that is a 22 to hit Val.
I think that hits.
For 3 piercing damage.
I think he's just so shocked that he can't speak.
Yeah. No,
He's going to try and hide again,
Yeah,
which he
that's a
will
3.
succeed in.
There we go.
Alright. Galahad.
Let's see. I will.
Can you even?
Yeah,
Do you have any
I'll-
long range attacks?
I'll give Val a shield of faith. There you go. You
Oh,
get
thank
+2 to your AC.
You can do an active perception
so
check to find a
holy.
hidden goblin as well.
They're not within my sight range, are they?
You don't know.
That's
I mean,
the thing.
oh wait, no, there's one over
You
here.
don't know.
I'll give Val a shield of
Okay, wait, why
faith.
I feel so holy.
There, you get +2 AC.
Holy shit.
And then I'll move to this side and sit down on this side of the log instead.
Alrighty. Terrence.
Yes, and I will probably still see that guy because he, is so shit at hiding. I don't have many long-range spells. Most of my stuff is in, healing. Healing or making them fall asleep. You know what? Some more vicious mockery will do. If you want to roll the saving
Alrighty.
throw.
That is a 7.
Okay. What is it? Like, I know it goes against wisdom, but, like, what is the saving throw anyway for that?
What do you mean?
Like, how does it count? How, what's the number that it has
It's
to
here,
reach?
right here. Oh,
Oh,
what
it-
number it has
does-
to reach?
does
It's
it
your
have-
spellcasting modifier. So it's, or your spell save modifier, which you...
Spell save, that's 15.
don't-
Up there. 15.
Oh, spell save, oh, down. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, because I don't see it listed anywhere on the card, so I was just wondering how it worked.
Yeah, if it says spell save, it's always like your spell save DC. Which, because of your 20 charisma, is fucking high.
Yeah. So I just call out to him saying, is that what you fucking call hiding? As I roll another d4.
And his mind shatters.
And that is another 2 damage.
Alright. Where's the fucker?
Over here.
This guy. His mind actually explodes. Just starts bleeding from his eyes and from his nostrils as he dislikes the life choices that he made.
I didn't think that would kill him. Well,
You killed someone with your
Kablamo.
words. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will fucking kill you.
okay. Well, that's my turn.
Anything else? Right, Val.
We continue blasting. Where's
On what?
He's hidden.
It's
you need
hiding.
to,
shit? I'll just shout for Tick to do it. That's my bonus action because he has better eyesight than me.
Alrighty.
And a torch.
Yep.
+2. Fuck.
Ah.
Oh wait, was that?
Tick does not manage to spot him.
I'll just use my main action and I'll have a look as well with
Alright.
worse eyesight. Yeah, +1. Oh wait. Oh wait, no, it's passive. Let me double check. Oh wait, no, my bad. Tick gets a +4, not a +2, so that's 13. I get the +2. Would a 13 have made it?
It does not make a difference, unfortunately.
Well, then I'll have a look out and just see if I can find it.
7.
Yeah, no, Tick, I don't shit either, man. You
You're
good? You
fucking
good?
gone, bro.
Hmm. Just like fucking vanished like a fart in the
Which means
wind.
it's turn now.
I'm getting ready to go back to bed. You know, I want my tent.
And on its turn,
It just runs away.
and it runs away. Being the last goblin alive, he does not want to fuck with these people, bro. He's fucking
Okay.
gone.
Pussy.
He's gotta go back to where he came from.
Loot time! I'll try to make it quick, unlike my fucking turns. Sorry. I really should memorize this stuff. Okay.
Galahad gets to go first.
I don't think Galahad cares too much for the loot. I think he's getting ready to have his rest.
Yeah. It'd be my turn
Right.
to go and do the
What
watch.
you doing? Terrence, what you doing?
I thought it was still Galahad's. I'd probably just try and go around getting the ears off the goblins.
Right, make a survival check.
Okay. Wrong side. That is that. And what's my survival like? 1. Yep. That's one roll. 9.
You managed to get 4 of the 5 ears. The 5th one you kind of butcher out.
Okay.
To the point where you can't tell if it's like a wolf's ear or a goblin's ear.
4 goblin ears. There we go. And that's all gonna be that I do.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Then
well,
Val.
It's bedtime.
Alrighty.
I don't think I have anything extra to do.
I'm guessing you don't want to loot any like loose coins or anything off their bodies, or just check if
That's
any of
fine.
the
If
armor's
they
useful.
have- I just that was you're right. That was prejudice of me. I assume they didn't have money because they were goblins.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll be cancelled. I'll strive to do better. Do any of them have money?
Make an investigation check.
Let's get plus 6. 14.
Alrighty, give me a D20, please.
Straight D20.
And then another.
12. 8.
In between the goblins, gathered up in total, you find 8 copper pieces.
Hey.
And on one goblin, you find 3 strips of scrap leather, which look like they have been chewed on. Could be used to like repair some leather armor or something.
I was mostly
Um,
right to be racist against goblins. These bitches broke.
And you also find a small bag of 20 rusted metal caltrops.
Okay.
Oh, doing poison damage, rust, tetanus damage. Well, he did say rusted, which probably means
He
that
did.
they can't really pierce as
They get
well.
tetanus.
But
If
I
they
don't
win
know.
the fight.
Goblins have vaccines.
okay, I'd probably be taking the watch next.
Cool.
And yeah, I'd probably do the Song of Rest as we're doing that as well, which
Alrighty.
basically
So it was Chadas, then Val, right?
yes, me
Right,
then Val.
Let me check if something happens.
Okay.
Imagine 2 more fights.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Alright. You can safely go to bed, Terrence.
Okay. If anyone wants to heal, I'm just saying this now. That's what the Song of Rest is for, because it gives you an extra 1d6 to your.
Oh, neat.
If you use a hit dice to heal yourself, that is.
And it is Val's turn. And
Looking out.
give me a perception check.
I'll get the fire going too, just for my eyes.
How long
Uh,
was Terrence's watch? Was it 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Cool,
Can I
okay.
use Tick's perception?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a +4 instead of a +2. Ooh!
You hear some rustling in a bush nearby, only for Tick to instantly notice that it's just a squirrel trying to catch the berries that are growing out of it. Other than that, the night passes by smoothly, and people can wake up
Honk shoe.
a bit like afternoonish, or like 11 a.m. because you got woken up.
Let's say I would have woken up early. I only need 4 hours for a rest.
Okay. So, Galhand, did you want to heal up?
I would have just long rested.
Oh, I'm being stupid. That is for short rests.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need
So they don't matter.
that for long rest anyway.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, I can.
Is that
I
not-
can. I'm okay being 3 HP down. I can spend my time, I think, repairing Tick. Isn't there something about?
If only you said you, because they could just cast Mend and they will just heal to full.
Oh, does someone else still have Mend?
I don't. I
No,
don't
I don't.
anymore.
Oh, 7. The one time you use Mending
Yeah.
could be useful.
I say because it takes, was it like 8? It takes a long rest to rebuild him.
Wait, I didn't know
It was like
that
as a-
Which you just
men
went
could
through,
have.
so it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know
so-
that men could have healed Tick. I would have been healing him all the time.
I think the only time he took damage, like, one-shot him because he has 8
Yeah.
HP.
Mhm.
He's-
And the
it
other
doesn't
time
come
he
up
was
much.
captured. So he was literally not there for like 3 sessions
Oh yeah.
because he got captured.
So... Oh, my dot is gone again.
No, why is it gone?
Probably like right there.
It's around here somewhere.
Yeah, that seems pretty.
You
accurate.
continue your journey towards the Cragmaw Castle for your nighttime raid. And as you slowly draw closer towards the place that was pointed at the map by some scrubby goblins, you notice in the far distance a very rundown ruins of a place.
That is a big map.
Ooh,
Very much
boy.
is. We're gonna zoom out a bit. Which also,
God damn.
Oh, very, very big map.
Oh fuck.
Big ass castle.
Alright.
Well, I'm
you find
presuming
yourself at the end of the road.
we. Yeah. I presume we won't need to be
Actually-
out here for too long anyway.
You arrive from this side
Yeah.
in like kind of an evening fashion.
Yeah, that rain cube isn't as big as I thought it was on the smaller map. No, I mean like the actual production of the rain is a lot less
Yeah, I
than
know.
thought.
Yeah.
Not the actual cube. Also, the cube being bigger makes the rain be higher and out of view.
Oh.
There we go. How about that, huh?
Nice.
Nice. Very rainy.
This like the hard rain continues throughout the night and into the morning, into the evening that you are now in. And we're going into the evening. Oh god, it is red.
It is so hard to move on this giant map with my camera.
I was gonna say Ember, so I may have to call it soon. It
Oh
started
yeah, I was
getting
gonna say
hotter and
honestly,
hotter in my
we are
room, and
at the house and calling it here for next session.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show the manor, the
It's
it's
castle.
very cool. I'm more enthusiastic than I sound. It's just over the past like hour or so, my room has been heating up gradually,
Oh yeah,
and I'm
same.
now
Yeah.
feeling how Matt was.
Same with me.
I'm feeling the
gonna
mat in
open
me
some
right now.
windows.
I have this thinnest shirt that I can, and I'm just sweating.
Actually, you guys wouldn't have heard about the shit that happened for my air conditioner. Okay, I'm gonna derail things.
Did it
for a minute.
explode?
No. Far worse. I was at my desk playing games. I turn around to get up and get into bed, and then I see like a few spiders, like surprising number, kind of on my wall.
Oh,
And
that's
I
what
turn
happened
around,
last
and then
week.
there's more. And then there were more. And then my two walls of my room were just covered in spiders. Like there were, like well into the double digits. There were 20 to
Holy shit.
30. And I think the spider had given birth either just outside my window or that it's a portable air conditioner, so it's got like the tube that goes out to funnel the hot air out. And I think either just outside my window or in the entrance to that tube, a spider gave birth. So shit tons of spiders came in my room. So that was a whole thing, as you can imagine, fucking clearing my room of those. And then having to, so I couldn't use my air conditioner for that, or to clean it, especially the pipe, because that's where most of them were in. So we finally carry out all that. I get it set up, and then a few more spiders come in as it's set up. And then it turns out that it was already starting to chip away the tube. It's like they're just a plastic thing. It's one of these ones where it squishes up and then extends.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And over time, it's kind of gradually started to break apart. And the cleaning has killed it. So now not only did I have to deal with all the spiders and clear out my air conditioner from the spiders clogging it up, but now because of all the cleaning, the tube broke. So now I have an air conditioner, but I don't have a way to get the hot air out. So all it does is, if I put it on, it would just recycle the same air in the same room, doing nothing.
Yeah,
So
and
I have, in this temperature, I've considered if I just park it in my doorway with the whole window open, would that help?
so
But-
I've had like a dryer before, which also like spews out hot air and stuff. And you can buy on Amazon those pipes with a bunch of different attachments on them. I think it was like £11, something like that. But obviously you'd need like next day shipping or whatever it is to get it
Yeah,
like tomorrow.
I mean, I haven't even. It's been like this for a few days. I just haven't got it ordered.
Yeah.
I need to, because it's a wire in a spiral, and then the
Yeah.
plastic in between to to.
I know
compress
how
down.
it is, yeah.
But what happened is at the end, it was all the plastic in between that started cracking. So over time, it's just spiraled out. And literally, what we did is we duct taped it so the end was where it was really bad, was all in one part. But then every time we duct tape it, the bit just below the tape breaks. So we add more tape. And it breaks. So it's been getting shorter and shorter because I can't extend it anymore because it's taped.
Hmm.
And then it's just finally broken in such a way that it's no longer a tube. It's becoming a single wire that's just curly. It's not usable.
Well, that's too bad.
It's rough.
Also,
Oh,
now I understand why we cancelled last week when you said like, oh yeah, we have the that you had a spider issue, because you didn't really clarify what the spider issue was. But yeah, that sounds fucking terrifying.
yeah. No, it was. I just got back from the family gathering, and I was really tired. And then I had that, and it was literally because I went to bed fairly late, to be fair. But it was like you get up every half hour to 2 hours maximum between getting up for a drink and go do something else.
Yeah.
So it within the space of 2 hours, it all kicked off, and they went from no spiders in my room to infested. But it meant I didn't sleep until 11 a.m. the next day, and I was dead on my feet.
Yeah, that's
I don't think I've ever
perfectly
felt so tired.
understandable.
It doesn't help. I have crippling arachnophobia. I am so bad with spiders.
I'm surprised that you just didn't burn your house down.
Oh, when it first happened, I've been getting so much better in recent months with being able to take care of small ones. If it's big and then you can make out more features,
Yeah.
I can't do it. But they were because there was so many small ones. For the first 3 or 4, I was like, okay, I can squish these. I can do this. And then I just kept noticing them. And it was after I squished like the 4th one, I turned around and one was dangling from the ceiling in my face. I went, nope, nope, nope. And I woke up my mum. Bless her, the lovely woman who then helped out while I had a shower because I had a panic attack, and the sheer amount of sweat on my body from freaking out about the spiders. It was like 3 a.m. I just had to have a shower, and then she got most of it, and then I came. By the time I was done, I came back and I spent the rest of the night actually cleaning up. She got the walls, and then I managed to find the source being my
Air
the
conditioner.
air conditioner unit, and I cleaned that up to the best of my abilities.
Well, I'm gonna go raid Money, who's
Yeah.
currently playing some Terraria. I would love to play Terraria, but I can never get into the 2D side style.
It's a game you have to play with the wiki open too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go raid him. Thank you very much, everyone, for playing D&D, and just was very fun today. We did spend nearly an hour and 20 minutes on combat, but on that last combat.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Which is
But,
literally going to be next session as well, most likely.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hell yeah.
I like the combat. It's
As far
either a
as I'm
session
concerned,
of like
that's what
roleplay
D&D is
or
best at,
combat.
is combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very nice.
I like it.
Good
And
boys.
it was very nice hanging around.
I'm going to go
with
pass
everyone
out
else.
again.
No worries. Cheers for the session.
Eh. I think it's funny that I prepared the entire thing. I was debating just teleporting y'all to it or doing the traveling session. Didn't expect the traveling to take so long.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to like delay the session, but so I could finish the map. But by next time I'll probably have the other ruin, the Netherrealm ruins map as well.
Nice.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Perhaps even Wyvern tour.
Well.
Hey, thanks for joining, boys.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Hopefully see you
bit.
next week. I've just been hoping every single week that it is gonna happen, but usually it's like, yeah, something gets changed or something just doesn't happen. So hopefully, hoping again, it does. So see you then.
Yeah.